Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It is a very special night. It is homecoming night here at Gerald Prim Stadium. After a huge win in Week 1, the Wildcats finally under the lights here at Gerald Prim Stadium in front of their home crowd against their I-30 rival, the Greenville Lions. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. If you were with us last week, we very much appreciate it. If this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, Wildcat legend, national champion, award-winning holder, and like I said, my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, Ryan Humphries. What's going on, buddy?
Tyler, absolute pleasure. I say it all the time. There's no place I would rather be on a Friday night, and I really mean that here at Gerald Prim Stadium in Sulphur Springs, Texas.
We've got a pretty nice seat. Obviously, this isn't our seat for the entire night, but for the pregame show, we've got a pretty nice seat down here. We got a ton to get into, and of course, like we said, it is homecoming tonight, and I believe they're going to start those festivities at about 6:50, so we obviously starting at an early time. And before we do anything else, I want to make sure, as always, that you know the pregame show, as always, is brought to you by the people over at Discount Wheel and Tire Sulphur Springs. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match your right service with the right tire today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 30 years. Ryan, you're number 9 ranked Wildcats. Obviously, they were 9 to start the season. Nobody lost, so still number 9. But I feel like you've got to feel pretty good about that Week 1 performance.
Exceptionally good, and I actually felt a lot better after the game. I went home, kind of watched it the next day. I don't know what it was during the game, but I know you and I both kind of agreed, we left a lot out there, and you're going to laugh because you see the score at 48-6. Obviously, we dominated Poteet, but my expectations and my standards for this group are so high that and you said this, I'm excited to be nitpicky about this group because I think so highly, and I've sold them to anybody that'll listen in the town that this team is for real. And so, I think there was stuff to clean up, but after a 48-6 win in Week 1, that's exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this late in the broadcast last week. That shows how much growth there's been and how quickly the program has progressed. When we started broadcasting games just a few years ago, you would never been nitpicky about 48-6 win, but that's where we're at now, and it's exciting to be in that spot.
No question. Nitpicky is probably a strong word because, again, we did a lot of phenomenal things. But if I'm being honest, there's a couple things tonight that I'm hoping to see.
Yeah, 100% going up against Greenville Lions team. Again, the I-30 rival. You beat them last year by a final score of
41-6.
Either way. Greenville obviously looking for their first win this season. They opened the season on the road at Frisco Heritage, lost 49-27. But I actually did a little bit of research. I like to do research that no one cares about except for me. I think Greenville is looking for their first non-district win. It's been exactly 2 years. August 31st of 2023. They beat Liberty 35-2. Lost Princeton. And in the game allowed I think we'll be for the
two. There was one that I did from we had quarterback that actually threw the ball around good against obviously great Sulphur Springs defense. Assuming he's a starter and tonight, for him.
Yes, he is. Brian, we've got plenty to get into, but again, we're on a little bit more of a time crunch than usual. If it's okay with you, go ahead and get straight players to watch for the week, and then as always, I'll let you go first watch.
I got one of the players, and that's quarterback Deuce. His first B1 performance.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
Looking for for new furniture without the big price tag? D&B Furniture has everything from living room sets to appliances at prices you'll love. With easy in-house financing, affordable down payments, and flexible terms, you can take it home today and pay over time. We even deliver locally to you, free of charge. D&B Furniture, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by and browse our showroom or give us a call today. 903-885-7396.
Therapy is more than treatment, it's a partnership in healing. After years in the field, we wanted to create something personal.
East Texas Physical Therapy was built with one mission: to bring hands-on, individualized care to our communities.
From sports injuries to post-op recovery, in the home or water, every patient gets the treatment they need and the care they deserve.
Here, you're not just a number, you're part of our family.
It's care that feels like home because for us, it is.
East Texas Physical Therapy, healing with heart right here at home.
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're more than builders, we're community partners. Since 1997, we've invested in our team to open doors to a better life by delivering quality, energy-smart homes built to last, backed by our Clayton-built promise of strength, integrity, and accountability. From fully furnished displays to personalized guidance, our dedicated team is with you every step of the way. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. We build homes and we build community.
Are you struggling with night sweats, mood swings, low energy, and everything in between? Being a woman isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to feel this hard. At Graceful Health and Wellness, we offer personalized treatment plans to help balance your hormones and support your overall health. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, family nurse practitioner and certified through the Menopause Society. Whether you're managing menopause symptoms or just want to feel like yourself again, we're here to help you regain energy, confidence, and control. Let's redefine what it means to thrive through every stage of womanhood. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey to vibrant health today.
In East Texas, we don't just build concrete. We build the paths your kids ride down, the driveways where first steps turn into first cars. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has laid the foundation for homes, families, and futures. Right here at home. Bell Concrete. Built to last. Built on trust. Built for East Texas.
This is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200 plus transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
So y'all really only sell nuts and bolts?
No.
Oh yeah, a lot more nuts and bolts.
Hey Sulphur Springs, I'm Natalie White and this is my niece Hannah. My husband and Hannah's dad founded Roper & White right here in our hometown because we love this community.
And because we are big fans of Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
We are investing in our athletes by joining the SS All Sports Booster Club, and you can too. When you become a Booster Club member or shop the store inside the Prim, you are not only investing in our current athletes, but our future ones too. From all of us at Roper & White,
go Wildcats!
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the technical difficulties. I want to make sure you got to hear everything we were trying to say. Ryan, I think let's go ahead and restart from the players to watch. If anyone heard that, that's fine, but let's start from there again. I'll let you go first.
First player to watch, offensive player of the game last week. First quarterback one performance, Deuce Timmons. He did it through the air. He did it on the ground. Just really a veteran, smooth, calm, cool, collective performance out of him. Didn't make any bad decisions, and not only was he a great game manager, going a really quiet 10 for 10, but he had 150 yards doing that, ran the ball well, created a lot of stuff with his feet, and really looking forward to what he brings tonight.
Yeah, 100%. There was a really nice article written about him on Dave Campbell's about the best performances from first-time QB1s.
Oh.
And I'd said on Twitter that he might technically be a first-time QB1, but he very much looked like and is a kid who had 22 touchdowns last year. Like you said, he didn't throw an incomplete pass. 10 for 10, had a combined.
Which is crazy that you and I didn't notice that. I guess
that.
there were a couple incompletions on penalties, like jumped off sides or something like that. But obviously, that didn't count. But just smooth. A very easy quarterback dominating performance.
A total of 277 yards, 4 total touchdowns, and I think you can expect to see a lot more of that.
That'll
from him
play.
This year.
That'll play.
I'm gonna go with my offensive player. This is a player who had his best career game so far last week, and one of his best games of last season came against Greenville. Jamorian Jeffrey, 4 catches, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. That'll play. I feel like
that will certainly play, and he was really that alpha outside receiver. Just throw it up, he'll go get it. Again, this is going to be a team that is more run heavy. We saw that last week. We completed 10 passes. That is very unlike teams that we've seen in the last couple years.
We have it. In the last time you and I saw us complete 10 passes, it was a bad thing.
It was a bad thing, yes. Right. But this is exactly what we said could potentially happen, where teams feel they have to stop the run and they have to load the box, and they've got to look out for Jackson, got to look out for Dobson, got to put a spy on Deuce to keep the quarterback from running. You're gonna have these big chunk plays, and if Jamorian is that guy that can bring down the post route in the end zone, man, he's gonna have multiple games just like we saw in week 1.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Ryan, again, I don't know how much time we have now, so let's kind of quickly move our way to the defensive side of the ball. Who are you looking at on defense tonight?
Trey Pannell. And I think that last week Blaine Allen really reaped a lot of benefits of the offensive line keying on Truth Holmes. So you don't see it in the box score necessarily with Truth Holmes, but he's bringing a lot of attention to him. Blaine Allen dominated last week.
It was ridiculous.
Was
3
unbelievable.
tackles for loss, I believe.
I think tonight that player is Trey Pannell. I think tonight Trey Pannell will have, I'll go, if I'm giving stats here, I'll go at least a sack and I'll go at least 2 tackles for loss.
I was going to say, if we are given number predictions, I do like multiple tackles for loss, 2 or more.
Yep.
Sacks is tough. Last week we didn't have a sack, but of course they weren't passing near as much. I do think Greenville is going to try to pass more than Mesquite Poteet did, and I agree with you. And you and I mentioned it during the scrimmage. I don't remember who said it, but I think much like on offense, where kind of each week is a different player, I think you're going to see that with the defense, where every week it might be someone else who's balling out, but it's going to be somebody.
No question. Who's your player, Tyler?
I'm going to go in a similar route. I said I think we're going to see more passing tonight from Greenville. I like Creed Wisenhunt here tonight. I think this is kind of his first real chance to prove that he is the most tenured safety on this team now. Last week he was solid, had 3rd on the team in tackles, tackle for loss, and a pass deflection. Again, I think this is going to be an opportunity to get more chances for those sort of things, and I think we see him. Execute.
You think you see an interception from Creed Wisenhunt tonight?
I'll say an interception.
Okay, I feel like you pick him for the player of the game. You gotta throw something out there, and so I like an interception from the veteran safety.
I agree. We were gonna have a commercial break here. Corey, are we good? Do you want us to keep going? Because we've already went to break. Okay.
Producer Corey says keep it going.
Producer Corey, shout out to the best producer in the state of Texas, by the way. Ryan, that brings us to everyone's favorite part of the pregame show every single week. Humps Keys to Victory. What you got for us this week?
Without a doubt, this is the earliest I've struggled to come up with a Humps Keys to Victory.
Fair.
And that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Because I don't have a lot of things to work on.
Right.
I think that
usually those are, hey, we need to do this better.
These games before district, I mean, I'm picking this up. I'm saying that. We need to do this. I don't have much of that. This is more me being nitpicky. This is more me having very high expectations. This is a team that's ready for district. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but I'm just telling you, this is a team that's ready for district. And I'm just going to pick one of each phase. Number one, we're going to go disruption by the defense. I want to see more havoc We dominated last week. That we gave up 6 points. It was a dominating fashion. But I want to see havoc. I want to see turnovers. I want to see sacks. I want to see tackles for loss. I want to see domination by the Sulphur Springs defense tonight. Number 2, on the offensive side of the ball, I want to continue to spread the love. We did a great job of that last week. Dobson Martin gets a touchdown. Jackson Hare gets a touchdown. Deuce gets a touchdown. Jamoran gets a touchdown. Everybody gets a touchdown. So I think tonight
it's like Oprah.
We're just handing out touchdowns. And I think tonight on homecoming, we're going to spread the love. Don't be surprised to see Quinn Harris get more involved tonight. Don't be surprised to see Dodd, Carpenter, Virgil. Don't be surprised to see everybody get to turn in the end zone tonight.
I agree. I think this is one of those teams where it's going to be hard for any one player outside of maybe Deuce or Jackson to have crazy stats because you are sharing the love like that. But I agree.
Good problem to have. Good problem to have.
100%.
And number 3, and maybe my favorite phase of football, special teams. And in high school football, how many times does something happen where there's a huge play
we talk about it
that
every
swings it
single week.
in one team's direction? Last week we had the touchdown by Grayson Hardy on special teams. But I want to see smooth operations. That's pretty close to an old song lyric. Smooth operations, that's kicking, that's punting. Jackson Hare, we fumbled a punt snap and turned that into a highlight reel 4th down conversion. I don't want to see that again tonight. If we have to punt, let's get that smooth. Let's do the little things. Let's be 100% operations tonight so that when we get to district, special teams is in our favor.
Ron, you're always my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, but as long as you're making Sade references, I'll always be by your side.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to make a Sade reference.
Of course.
Again, we're kind of on a different time span than we were going to be. I think we are good on commercials. Do you want to get any more in, or you want to keep going, Corey? Okay. That brings us up to a few things. We can either make our player of the game predictions, although that is similar to players to watch, though I do have some differences there. Do you have the same ones, or?
I'll go. They're probably the same for me. I'll be honest. I'll go Deuce. My prediction will be Deuce Timmons. I think homecoming, his first home game performance as QB1. I think that's a pretty solid pick tonight.
The only difference I think I would make offensively, and you've already mentioned him once, it's been 2 weeks. The first scrimmage, Quinn Harris was incredible, but it's been 2 weeks. I don't know that he had a catch in that Kaufman scrimmage, and he actually didn't have one last week. I don't think we see him go 2 regular season games in a row without a catch. And last year, it was the Greenville game where he kind of had a breakout game, got his first career touchdown. I think you're going to see more Quinn Harris tonight.
I guarantee we don't go tonight without a Quinn Harris catch.
Yeah,
I guarantee
100%. 100%. Do you have I know we kind of usually save this for later, but do you have a final score prediction?
Oh, man. Gosh. It's a lot, Tyler. I'll be honest. I'm just being completely blunt here. But last week felt like a lot. I was pretty close. This week, kind of similar fashion. I'm going to go 49-0 Sulphur Springs.
Okay. Once again, we were close.
Which sounds egregious. I know, but
I'm right there
49-0.
I have either 42-7 or 49-14.
Okay.
Again, we've seen how run heavy this team is. That takes a little bit of more time, and now with Greenville, the clock might not run as much. They might try to pass more, but just with as much clock as you use, I think it's really hard to score more than 49 points.
Well, and you and I joked this week. You always talk about the spreads in this one. You hadn't mentioned the spread yet.
No, I was going to bring that up.
I'll let you bring it up. But I just, to that same point, our play style is efficient, long offensive drives where we're taking a lot of the clock. It ends in points, and that equals dominating football games. It doesn't equal crazy track meet.
Right.
Let's score 60 points.
I think it is funny you mentioned the spreads. Dave Campbell's gives their predictions and spreads every single week. We undershot, or we accidentally overshot trying to undershoot last week.
Right.
They only had
which
us
was a bad line last week. 18 points was a bad pick.
So then they did the exact opposite and said, well, we only thought 2 or 3 scores. You might win by 100 tonight. They have it as 53.
Man,
53 points is a lot.
I will be the pessimist here, and I do not think that we cover that.
I don't know how pessimistic that is.
I just don't know. I did pick 49-0, so I guess I'd only be missing
close.
it by 4.
Yeah.
But I don't know that we win by 53 tonight. I don't know that there's enough time.
I would love for it to happen.
Oh, me too,
I
of course.
think it's just a very tough ask, and I don't know that Coach Faircloth and company are even trying to win by 53 points. You know what I mean? You're trying to work on things and get everyone – I don't know that they're
not to be too homer here, but I do see a world where we're up 35-0 at the half, give or take.
Sure.
Well, you and I both know that fourth quarter is going to be different. They're going to roll the clock. We're not going to be really airing it out. We're not, So I just don't know that 53 is in the cards tonight.
I will go through the rest of the district just very quickly. The number 1 team in the state still is Salina. They've got a huge game. They're going up against the number 3 team in 4A D2.
That'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, Waco La Vega. They are at home, and they're a 3-point favorite in that one.
Okay. Obviously, if you're a 3-point favorite, if you're a 3-point underdog to a team that is now on an 17-game winning streak, obviously you've got some guys, and so that's certainly one to keep an eye on tonight.
Maybe the most fun one, I think this week, the number 7 in the state, Frisco Panther Creek. They are on the road at a very familiar foe for us, one of our new rivals, Dallas Carter, who is ranked in the computer rankings number 28 in the
Now,
state.
why would you schedule a possible first-round opponent?
You might play them in the first round of the playoffs.
Well, I think that bodes well for Carter. I mean, it doesn't do me any benefit if I'm Frisco Panther Creek. If I'm Dallas Carter,
I get a chance to actually see them and play against them already. Yeah.
I get a full game's worth of film against my guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like as the underdog, you're in a much better advantageous spot that second time around.
Absolutely.
If you've played one time. That's very strange scheduling to me.
Not only do you have the advantage of already seeing them and know how you stack up against them, but as we always say, I mean, it's really tough to beat a team twice.
Oh, I mean, just look at the NFL. I mean, you look at division football, it's just hard to beat a team twice. It just is.
Have you already seen the spread on it? If not, I was going to have you guess. Okay,
No, sir.
Would you like to guess? It's at Dallas Carter.
I'll go Panther Creek minus 14.
Close. It was 16. They're a 16-point favorite in that one. Other ones, Aubrey is at Kennedale. They're a big favorite. Paris is on the road at number 2 in the state in 4A D2. Pleasant Grove, they're a 31-point underdog. Lake Dallas and Community, both underdogs as well. So you got half the district as favorites, half underdogs. I'm really excited for that Panther Creek Dallas Carter game. I want to see how that one goes.
No question. And then another game that I think is relevant in our world tonight. I'm definitely interested to see Mount Pleasant at Lindale. That's an opponent that we played in the scrimmages. That's an opponent that we'll see in 2 weeks. Another I-30 rivalry. I think that's a game to kind of keep an eye on tonight.
Yeah, Ryan. It looks like here behind us they are getting everything set up. Corey, is it time for us to get out of the way? Okay. We're going to send it to break one more time. Make sure y'all get to see all the homecoming festivities, and then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I going to do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you. You too.
Me too.
Hello world, here's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Secretary Emerson Bowles. The council would like to thank Mrs. Arthur's floral design classes for providing tonight's arrangements and the roses presented to tonight's nominees, as well as the girls' sashes and flowers given in this afternoon's pep rally. Thank you, Mrs. Arthur. For tonight's homecoming court, we present Lucy McKenzie. Lucy is the 18-year-old daughter of Ryan and KK McKenzie. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Lucy is the current Hopkins County Dairy Festival Queen. She is a five-year member of the Wildcat Marching Band, where she has been the percussion section leader for the past 3 years. She's involved in Hopkins County leadership, student council. She is the current National Honor Society treasurer and the current Key Club president. Lucy is an active worship leader at Grace Methodist Church. She is also in the top 3% of her class. After high school, Lucy aspires to attend a 4-year university to pursue a degree in business. Tonight, she's escorted by her parents, Ryan and KK McKenzie. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucy McKenzie. Tequila KK Montgomery. Tequila is the 17-year-old daughter of Sharondra Wright. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Takayla is a 4-year varsity softball player. Last year, she caught the game-winning catch that broke the school history, advancing the Lady Cats to the 3rd round of the playoffs. Takayla is also a Lady Cat basketball player. After graduation, Takayla will further her career plans by attending cosmetology school and obtaining a business management degree in hope of owning her own salon. Tonight, she is escorted by her mom, Sharandra Wright, and her aunt, Nadia Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, Takayla KK Montgomery. Jolie Moore. Jolie is the 18-year-old daughter of Steve and Jennifer Moore. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Jolie is a 4-year varsity soccer player where she currently has the esteemed position as captain. She's also a member of Key Club, Student Council, HOSA, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and Hopkins County Leadership. After high school, Jolie will pursue a Bachelor's of Science to obtain a degree in kinesiology and sports medicine. She aspires to become a PE teacher and influence young lives. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Steve and Jennifer Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, Jolie Moore. Kyler Vandelar. Kyler is the 17-year-old daughter of Walter and Kristen Vandelar. Kyler has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Kyler's an active member of Student Council, National Honor Society, is a secretary of National Technical Honor Society, FCCLA, Key Club, Hopkins County Leadership, and varsity tennis. She is also a varsity cheerleader. After high school, she plans to attend college to obtain a degree in interior design. Tonight, she's escorted by her parents, Walter and Kristen Vandelar. That's Kyler Vandelar. Kira Clayton. Kira is the 17-year-old daughter of David and Serafina Clayton. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 8 years. Kira has been a part of the Wildcat Marching Band for 4 years. She's also a member of the jazz and concert bands. After high school, she plans to attend East Texas A&M. Tonight, she's escorted by her parents, David and Serafina Clayton. Ladies and gentlemen, Kira Clayton. Dylan McKinney. Dylan is the 17-year-old daughter of J.D. and Kristen McKinney. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 11 years. She's an active member of the varsity cross country. She's a state medalist for the literary criticism team, the HOSA secretary, and is an active member of the youth program at Grace Methodist Church. She's also a 3-year state finalist for the Wildcat Marching Band. After high school, she plans to obtain a biology degree from the University of Oklahoma to become a pediatrician. Tonight, Dylan is escorted by her parents, J.D. and Kristen McKinney. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan McKinney. Addie Fenton. Addie is the 17-year-old daughter of David and Mandy Fenton. She's attended Sulphur Springs schools for 11 years. Addie is a 4-year student council member and Key Club member. She is a member of National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, HOSA, and Hopkins County Leadership. She's a 3-year FC Dallas club soccer player where she has been the captain for 2 years. Her love for soccer is evident in her 4-year varsity soccer player commitment where she is also the captain. After college, she's committed to play soccer at Stephen F. Austin University, where she will major in nursing. Tonight, she's escorted by her parents, David and Mandy Fenton. Ladies and gentlemen, Annie Fenton. Julie Santana. Julie is the 17-year-old daughter of Jorge and Olga Santana. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Julie's a member of the varsity tennis team, Key Club, and Family Career and Consumer Sciences. After graduation, she plans to attend college and obtain a degree in interior design. Tonight, she is escorted by Jorge and Olga Santana. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Santana. Emma Boatman. Emma is the 17-year-old daughter of Ashton Boatman. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Emma is the current president of the SSHS Theater Club. She's also active in the academic UIL poetry team. After graduating, she plans to attend Texas State to pursue a degree in musical theater. Tonight, she's escorted by her mother, Emma Boatman. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Boatman. Emma Palacios. Emma is the 18-year-old daughter of Miguel and Lindy Palacios. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 12 years. Emma is a 3-year member of the Blue Blazes, where she serves as captain. She's an active member of FCCLA and competed in the 2025 Dairy Festival competition, where she won the prestigious Tracy Gold Fox Miss Congeniality Award. After graduation, she plans to attend college to obtain a business degree in hopes of opening her own bakery. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Miguel and Lindy Palacios. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Palacios. Layla Shepard. Layla is the 17-year-old daughter of Sean and Christina Shepard. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 3 years. She's in Key Club and is a member of the Public Relations and Horse Judging team with FFA. Layla placed 4th at the regional powerlifting meet and is hopeful to advance to state this year. After high school, she plans to obtain a bachelor's degree in animal science and marketing with the hopes of owning her own business. Tonight, she's escorted by her parents, Sean and Christina Shepard. Layla Shepard. And Kimora Johnson. Kimora is the 17-year-old daughter of CHRISTUS and Kimberly Johnson. She's attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. She was a member of the SSHS basketball team and is a current High King Club member. She is also involved in HOSA and Key Club. After graduation, she plans to attend college to become a radiology technician. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, CHRISTUS and Kimberly Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimora Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of votes by the student body, 2 princesses and 1 queen will be crowned. Our first princess is Kyler Vandelar. And our next princess, Lucy McKenzie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this year's Sulphur Springs High School homecoming queen is Emma Boatman. Ladies and gentlemen, join me one more time in congratulating our entire homecoming court, along with Princesses Kyler Vandelar, Lucy McKenzie, and homecoming queen Emma Boatman.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Again, congratulations to Emma Boatman, this year's homecoming queen. Ryan, it's starting to feel like homecoming. All day long, I've kind of been waiting. Like, it doesn't quite feel like homecoming. It does feel like homecoming.
Yeah, it's unique because it's September 5th. That's definitely a little early from the typical homecoming. But yeah, I mean, a great crowd tonight. And I felt like last week wasn't as big of a crowd as you would normally see early in the year. But you had the Dallas traffic. You had the early start time. You had Chad's Media rocking.
It also,
I am happy to see a big crowd tonight.
It also showed in the amount of viewers we had. We had over 20,000 people watch the broadcast.
Got to be a record for a non-playoff game.
It actually, I looked, it was almost the exact same number as it was last season. So for
the first week?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
But again, thank you so much to every single person who watches, to every single one of our advertisers who make all this happen. Every now and then people will reach out and thank us for what we do. And people talk, you and Corey and Ryan, I'm like, y'all don't understand. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and making it possible.
Yeah, and we appreciate the away fans, too. I mean,
absolutely.
We get all the time that the opposing team is really excited that Sulphur Springs has a neat broadcast that they're able to watch on the road. And so for our Greenville fans tonight, appreciate you tuning in.
Ryan, even though we tried to get all the stuff that we usually would do in before homecoming festivities, just in case they took a long time, we obviously have plenty of time to talk now, but one of the few things that we do every single week that we haven't gotten to yet, we always pick, you said we're going to pick our games of the week. We'll do one college and one NFL, and we're actually keeping score this year, or keeping up with our records. I did win last week. I went 1-1, you went 0-2, only because I took LSU. Did I mean it? Did I believe it?
Doesn't
Not
matter.
really, but
you
it doesn't
You didn't
matter.
have to. You didn't have to. But yeah, rough week from a Longhorns.
Mhm.
I thought LSU would pull their normal lose in the first week routine, but they played really well, and it was a lot of fun to watch. I like LSU, and so that was fun to see. I think Nussmeier is going to have a great year, but Texas that was disappointing. But I think they're going to be okay.
I want to tell on you a little bit. You know, I
Okay.
love you to death. You're my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, but I do have to tell the audience, when we were leaving last week's game, you know, it's the night before, so we're talking, I'll be watching Texas. Good luck. I hope they win. You said, yeah, I hope LSU wins. You walked out the door and verbally said, I don't actually.
Come on, man.
I love
Come
LSU.
on, man.
I hope they
I'm
lose.
just picking on you.
But yeah, let's go ahead and pick our games this week. Corey, do you have the? Yeah, there you go. You got the graphic.
You
for it.
graphic.
Nice.
Oh,
Our games
man.
of the week. You've got
Look at that.
I like this a lot. You got our records. I like it now that I'm ahead, but we'll see after this week. Ryan, let's start with the one on your left. You've got Oklahoma at Michigan. I believe that's
No, I think it's Michigan at
yes.
Oklahoma.
That is number 14 Michigan at number 18 Oklahoma.
That's okay. Hey,
You're okay.
First,
You're okay.
First graphic.
You're okay.
We'll get it right next week, but it is Michigan at Norman, Oklahoma.
Do I have to go first this time? Who goes first?
I'll
Does it
let
matter?
you won last week, so I think you have to go first.
Okay. Now, Oklahoma is the favorite in that one. They're a 5.5-point favorite, being at home and everything. But I'm actually going to take Michigan in this
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm going with Michigan.
You're taking the true freshman quarterback. I am doing the opposite, which is very, very strange, given that I despise OU.
You do?
Sorry to my Sooner fans out there, but I do like OU's quarterback, Mateer. Think he's going to be a Heisman contender this year after what I saw in Arch's big kind of first QB1, big-time experience, ranked game, college game day. It didn't go so great. I'm expecting this a similar performance from Michigan's newcomer, and so give me the Sooners in this one.
Yeah, that's something I'm getting really, really big on. I don't know why it took me this late in my life to really come to this conclusion, but at the college level, having an experienced quarterback just makes all the world of difference.
No
I think,
question.
Of LSU teams, Joe Burrow was a projected 7th-round pick until his 5th year. We wanted Jaden Daniels benched until his 5th year. You look how we wanted Nuss benched last year in year 5. That is just such a game changer. And yeah, having that for young, I think Arch Manning is going to be great. I think he's going to get better. But it's really, in hindsight, hard to have expected much more than that. You know, really your first start is QB1 at Ohio State. That's a big ask.
I saw, it made me feel a lot better. I saw Colt McCoy's stat line the first time he played at the Horseshoe against Ohio State. Did not go well. Texas lost that game. Obviously, Colt McCoy goes on to be one of the winningest quarterbacks in college football history.
You remember his own coach, Steve Sarkisian, his first start. We
Yeah.
saw the.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That was pretty funny.
We saw a
But
clip about
I think
that.
Arch will be fine. But yeah, give me the Sooners in that one.
Okay.
Which is very anti-me.
I love when we differ that way. Someone's going to gain.
Someone's
going to
get one. Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see if we do it again. I'll let you go first this time. You've got the Ravens at the Bills, two very good teams, two potential AFC championship.
I was going to say I know the Chiefs and they're playing tonight. They're getting ready to play in Brazil right now.
Yeah.
But and I know they're going to have something to say about it when it's all said and done. But I think this could be the AFC championship come January. But I'm sticking with my boy Josh Allen. I mean, that's my favorite quarterback in the NFL by far. I think he's one of the best players in the NFL by far. Lamar Jackson's phenomenal. But I think at Buffalo, that's going to be an awesome – if there is a home field advantage in the NFL ever, Buffalo is certainly one of the
100%.
places that exists.
It might be the closest thing you have in the NFL. It's like a
Lambeau,
college experience.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I mean, those are probably the two. I mean, Kansas City's got a
Yeah.
great game day experience, but Bills Mafia is going to be rocking. So give me the Bills in this one.
They're a different animal. This is going to be a really good week for one of us
Okay.
and a really bad week
Okay.
for the other.
I love it.
The same way you said you're going to go with your guy Josh Allen. I'm a Lamar guy.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with him. I'm going to go with the Bills or with the Ravens.
So Tyler and again, we're always going to pick great games here. They're basically it's going to come down to a coin flip.
Mhm.
We're never going to pick something that's super lopsided. So Tyler went to 2 away teams.
Yeah.
I went to 2 home teams.
Don't love that for me, but that's okay.
It worked out last week. Picks in your favor, but yeah, this will be a fun little deal for the viewers and us this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game. Corey also had an idea where we might let the fans have a poll that goes on, and then we have a representative fan pick and see how we all do.
I love that.
Yeah, we'll see if we can incorporate that somehow. Again, we've already given our players to watch, our pregame predictions, even final score prediction. So I do kind of want to talk about a few of the things last week. You know, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to the stats. I get way too many stats that no one cares about. I've got a lot of team stats. I want to start off on third down, I think it's something I'm going to keep up with all year. Their third down conversion, like the conversion rate. Wildcats were 6 of 9 last week, so 66%, with an average of 8.5 yards to go. I really am excited about this team on third down. I think you have so many options. I went back and was watching it so I could count them. Anytime it was in the third and 6 to third and 10 range, Deuce dropped back to pass, and I think actually was going to pass but ended up picking it up on the ground. I think you're going to see a lot of that this year.
Yeah, definitely something to think about when we're talking about converting these third downs. And this only helps the ability to call whatever you want to is our likelihood to go for it on fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
We go for it a lot on fourth down. So what that does is it completely opens up the playbook. I don't have to throw it necessarily beyond the sticks. So if it is 3rd and 8, I'm okay with 6.
Yeah,
and those turn into conversions too. But I'm simply saying we do have the entire playbook at our disposal in most third down situations.
I'll go a step further. If it's, say, 3rd and 8, like the average was 8.5 yards to go, you're going to drop back to pass. I think Deuce is going to keep it a lot of the time, picking up 2 yards, but half the yardage is better than throwing an incomplete pass, making it 4th and 8. I think you do see them run in that situation a lot.
Well, if you watched the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles last night, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop them on 3rd down, and it wasn't because they were airing it out. It wasn't because Saquon Barkley. It was because we couldn't stop Jalen Hurts from running it, using his legs and moving the sticks. He did a phenomenal job at that, and in the end, that was the difference maker.
I have one more note I want to show you before we move on because that's a good segue.
I know, we need to talk about the Cowboys.
I want to talk about them, but you mentioned that Deuce was 10 of 10 last night. I did not realize this until I went back and looked. I have the career stats for every player as well. He has yet to throw an incomplete pass on the varsity level. Now, he only had 4, I think, pass attempts last season, so he's like 14
he threw
or 14.
A touchdown against Greenville last year.
He did.
To Quinn Harris.
He did.
Yes.
That's why Quinn was my player to watch here tonight. But, yeah, that's pretty obviously that can't last. It might not last till the end of tonight.
No, you picked another guy. You picked Jamorian.
As my player to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for my player of the game prediction.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, both guys scored touchdowns against Greenville last year.
That's why I picked both of them.
I think both guys – do both guys catch a touchdown tonight?
Yes.
I think yes.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm real big on Quinn Harris tonight.
We've still got plenty of time, so you kind of alluded to your Dallas Cowboys. We're both Cowboy fans, but, of course, if you know the dynamic between the two of us, you are a much more devoted and
he's
believing
our
Cowboys
resident pessimist.
I am
our resident optimist.
Yeah, so I'll let you open up. What did you think about last night's Cowboy game?
I think even as a pessimist about the Cowboys, you got to feel pretty good about what you saw.
And
I mean, as far as the perception of what America thought was going to happen to the Cowboys last night on the Super Bowl banner night, best team in the NFL, on the road, you just lost Micah Parsons. It could have been a really different game, and it wasn't. I mean, the Cowboys did a lot of good things. Dak looked phenomenal.
And did.
CeeDee Lamb had the worst 100-yard performance I've ever seen. I'm certainly not worried about him. But you know what? I think the tone as far as what people think the Cowboys are going to do this year changed a lot last night.
Yeah, my opinion 1,000% changed.
Yep.
You mentioned I'm not only the resident pessimist, but I'm not proud of it, but I've been pretty negative on Dak most of his career. I've gotten a lot of hate on Twitter, and even I wrote an article on Front Porch News and got just roasted in the comments.
You wrote a Dak article in Front Porch News?
Yeah, okay. I don't. There's no need to go find that. I already got enough hate the first time I posted it. But yeah, I texted you pretty early into that game, jokingly that I've always Dak looks great. I've always said this.
Yeah, right.
But no, I thought he looked great all night long. Even there at the end. I mean, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop a pass, I don't know that he walks into the end zone, but you score on that drive, I think.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
And the defense, I thought, all things considered, outside of stopping Jalen Hurts from running on third down, which no one is very good at stopping, I thought the defense was better than I expected it to be.
Your goal was to you traded Micah Parsons with the thought of we're going to stop the run. And that's exactly what you did. I'm not counting quarterback scramble, but if a 2,000-yard rusher, reigning offensive MVP, if he has 60-yard rushing on opening night, I think that's pretty good success if 100%. You're the Cowboys. You ought to feel pretty good about that.
He still did good fantasy-wise for me. I've been way too invested. I've had him his entire career. But, Ryan, it looks like we're starting to almost get ready down here. I know we've got the school song going, and I think they're going to run out of the tunnel and everything. So if Corey's okay with it, y'all want to send it down to the field, and we can keep an eye on that. By the way, y'all did have a crowd shot a second ago, and it's a packed house here tonight. It is homecoming, obviously, but it's a packed house.
Yeah, definitely a good crowd as I look down at it. Tyler, we'll go ahead and give my tunnel rating.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to do the tunnel. I'm telling you, why?
It's a clean look, though, Tyler.
I
That's
like
a clean
this one.
look. This one's better than Poteet's. What did I give Poteet's? I gave it a 7.
Yeah,
you
and I
gave
went
it a
lower than
5.
you, yeah.
Now that I'm seeing this is a 7.
Yes.
And the Poteet one was a 5. You're right.
100%.
I'm gonna revoke my week 1. I had excitement eyes on.
Yeah,
it was the first
was,
week.
It was opening night.
Any tunnel that you would have thrown at me, I was going to give a pretty good grading. It's like when you're rating pizza and you're really hungry. That's a bad time to do it.
Ryan, it looks like we've got former Wildcat receiver Wyatt Watson in the house.
Why Watson?
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why this has become like a preset or a default for the tunnels, but of all the versions of this, it might be the color scheme, it might just be how clean it looks. But I agree. I like this one much better. I will give this one right there with you, a 7 or a 7.5.
I like it.
Also, I know I've asked you this before, but obviously as a young kid who grew up wanting to be a Wildcat and coming to all the games, you have been a part of this, of the
the Bleacher Creatures.
The Bleachers Creature. Thank you. I always jokingly, or not jokingly, but I always like, you're a former quarterback, put us in the mind of what's going on. Put us in the mind.
As a Bleacher Creature?
Yeah, put us in that headset real quick.
In my mind, I was out there to win. I'm going to run this as fast
You were
as
Wyatt
my
Watson leaving the tunnel.
Exactly. I'm going to run this as fast as my little 7-year-old body can go. And that was, for Friday night when you're 7, this is your Super Bowl. This is my chance to show 1,000 people that aren't actually watching who is the most dominant 7-year-old.
And a little known fact, people don't know this, but that was when you first caught the eye of Coach Owens. That's when
of course, yeah. They're like, who's this kid running out of the Bleacher Creature? This guy. Here's a guy. Here's a guy. This means something to him.
Now here's a guy.
I do think we have the flag football and other Sulphur Springs Pop Warner type stuff. I think that's who's running out tonight.
Okay.
I want to say
cool.
that it's like specifically them.
Very cool.
So we should see some NFL jerseys.
That was a very polite way of Corey telling us, get out of the way. I'm trying
right.
By the way, here we go.
I see some speed, Tyler. I see some speed.
I did not realize how many kids were back there. That is wild.
There's a bunch of future Wildcats right there.
All of Hopkins County. This is a cool look. There you go.
Look at that.
Shout out to our cameraman, Rick, who's doing his best to run with him. I love it.
I've got the Miami Dolphins running around. I see the Dolphins, Commanders,
especially
the Panthers.
Especially for like a young team. They've got very cool colors. I like the Dolphins. That's a fun pick. And now here come the Greenville Lions. Ryan, as you can see, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats in their black alternate jerseys tonight. Love that for homecoming.
I do love the black uniforms. Tyler, I see him at the front of the tunnel. I'll go ahead and point out a jersey swap tonight. The usual 44 by Cowboy Truth will actually be in number 52 tonight, which I don't know why. I guess it's something with the black uniforms. Maybe something happened with 44. But no, he's not a move-in. It's just a new number.
We'll see if he still has – he looks pumped. I think he's still going to have that same level of swag in a different jersey. That is good housekeeping. People would have definitely wondered about that. We're almost ready to roll. It's homecoming night. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us during the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show, as always.
Tyler, you want to give your score prediction again, just for anybody that missed? Kind of. We had a different pregame tonight, but we made the best of it.
Yeah, 1,000%. That's a great idea, just in case anyone missed it or didn't get to hear it. I have it written in my notes. I think I have either 42-7 or 49-14. I think it's going to be something in that range.
Man, I'm sticking with what I said earlier. I'm going to go 49-0. 49-0. Again, that is obviously very lofty, but I think we're going to get a good one tonight out of the Wildcats.
Well, they're projected to win by 53, so it's not too lofty. Ryan, let's step out of the way for the national anthem, and then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
Please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here and giving us this opportunity to play on this great Friday night. I pray for safety for our football, our drill teams, and our cheerleaders, and anyone else. I pray for good spirit and sportsmanship and lots of fun. And I pray that this is all for the glory of you and your kingdom. Thank you for everything you've done, and in your name I pray. Amen.
ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready for homecoming here at Gerald Prim Stadium. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show. Ryan, I ask you this every week, but you're so good on both offense and defense. I know it might change week to week, game to game, but in an ideal world, you start with the ball or are you kicking tonight?
I want the ball, and we're going to go and score.
Yeah.
That's who's that? Matt Hasselback in an NFL playoff game a couple decades ago that they lost. There was a pick six.
And I believe if you do get the ball, you will score first.
Oh, I do too.
Again, I have way too many notes for no reason at all, but that is one of them. So I will very quickly, if I can find it in my notes, have the percentage of win-loss when you score first, when the other team scores first. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. I will find it before the end of the night. Actually, will you hand me your clipboard? I know I have one on there.
Tyler, something that I'll try to keep an eye on tonight is supposedly TCU is going to be in the house to see Vincent Johnson and maybe some other guys. I mean, obviously, he's coming to see Vincent, a guy that's committed to the Frogs, but I'm sure he's looking for other prospective talent as well.
Yeah, that's super cool. Anytime, again, we were talking about how much progress has been made, how quickly. When we started broadcasting games, we didn't have Sonny Dykes and D1 coaches taking a helicopter to come watch the games. So we won and we're receiving is what I heard. Is that correct? Okay.
That is correct.
And I did have it. The Wildcats in the Coach Faircloth era, 20 times they have been the team to score first, and they are 19-1.
Wow.
When doing so. So again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us during the Sulphur Springs, or the Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs pregame show. Wildcats will be getting the ball first, almost ready for our first look at them tonight. Before we do, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen nights, which are for anyone from birth all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month.
So, Tyler, it looks like we've kind of rotated where we've got guys at. Jackson Hare is going to kind of be in an up-back position. He was a deep man last week, but you've got Dobson Martin back there. It looks like Jamorian Jeffrey also following Dobson Martin. And if I was Greenville, that's exactly what I would do.
Jamorian just going to have to land on it, so we'll start at about the 23. Before we do, I want to tell you that Fieldhouse Sports is your home for custom uniforms and gear. For 40 years, they've helped teams look and play their best with custom apparel, embroidery, and top-quality sports gear. Fast turnarounds, fair prices, and unmatched services. Visit fieldhousesstx.com. That is fieldhousesstx.com, or stop by today and suit up with the best.
Tyler, it just feels right to be back at the Prim.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, this is the nicest setup in the game for us. I know you and I and Corey and the rest of the gang, we love being in Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, it's not close. First give of the night, it's a good one, and that is Dobson Martin for a first down.
Well, you know that Dobson Martin has already made an immediate impact, an immediate impression if he's getting the first carry of the game. And that's certainly, I'm saying that as a positive, but when you've got a guy like Jackson Hare alongside of you, I mean, talk about weapons. I mean, that really shows what type of summer Dobson Martin had for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
Oh, 100%. Before even the first day of fall camp, it was still summer, and Coach Faircloth told us he's a killer.
He's a killer. I mean, that's the quote of the summer right there. That's all you need to know.
Now they give to Jackson Hare. And again, just never going down on first contact. He's up to the 40.
I don't know. When we did our little top 10 plays of the year ranking earlier before the season started, I probably ranked this play too low. But I think that Jackson Hare's run against Greenville last season, where he makes 3 to 5 defenders just look silly, I think you can make a case that was the best play of 2024.
I'm both hoping and thinking you're going to see some more of that tonight.
Oh, I bet you will.
So now it'll be 2nd and 4 from the 41. And another give to Jackson Hare. Jackson Hare up to the 50.
Wish we had an end zone camera, because I guarantee you could fit a truck through that hole on the offensive line.
Another give to Jackson Hare, and another good run.
I mean, those are just easy 3, 4, 5-yard carries, almost so easy that we'll just throw that play in while I'm thinking about what play we're going to run next, because, you know, it's 2nd and 5. I can call whatever I want now.
I think for the average viewer, I don't know, you might see the number of how many times they run a game and might not think that's the most fun brand of football, but it is a blast to watch this offense.
Oh, it's dominating. I mean, you can only do it if you have an offensive line like that and you have multiple runners, because just, I mean, you just can't take 30 shots a game on your body. And so having a guy like Jackson, having a guy like Dobson, having a quarterback that can run like Deuce, I mean, you just have so many options on the ground.
Yeah, just like that. I don't know if they audibled into that or what, but you get a play action first pass of the night. We've got a man on the field. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for new furniture without the big price tag? D&B Furniture has everything from living room sets to appliances at prices you'll love. With easy in-house financing, affordable down payments, and flexible terms, you can take it home today and pay over time. We even deliver locally to you, free of charge. D&B Furniture, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by and browse our showroom or give us a call today, 903-885-7396.
So it'll be a first down for the Wildcats. It brings them up to the 39. Real quick, while we've got a second, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. You can stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs. I also want to give a shout out to the good people over at Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert skincare to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. You can go see them in their new location at 620 Church Street. Brian, you were just talking about, in the middle of the play, you're talking about how many options you have. I'll obviously never know this being up here, but I don't halfway wonder if it was a run call. They saw the look. They saw how many people Greenville had in the box. You bring Jackson from the slot back into the backfield and out to play action pass.
Yeah, you just have a ton of RPO options and the RPO thing, that's kind of a nuance in the college game, high school game these days. But when you can actually run it from the quarterback position as well, you have 3 options.
Yeah.
And so it's just deadly.
After all that, we have a timeout, Ryan.
Physical therapy is more than treatment. It's a partnership in healing. After years in the field, we wanted to create something personal.
East Texas Physical Therapy was built with one mission: to bring hands-on individualized care to our communities.
From sports injuries to post-op recovery, in the home or water, every patient gets the treatment they need and the care they deserve.
Here, you're not just a number, you're part of our family.
It's care that feels like home, because for us, it is.
East Texas Physical Therapy, healing with heart right here at home.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're more than builders, we're community partners. Since 1997, we've invested in our team to open doors to a better life by delivering quality, energy-smart homes built to last, backed by our Clayton-built promise of strength, integrity, and accountability. From fully furnished displays to personalized guidance, our dedicated team is with you every step of the way. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we build homes and we build community.
1st and 10 from the 39. 9:38 still left here in the first. And another give. I thought it was Jackson Hare, but it's Dobbs and Martin, and he's still going. Still going. Hold on. And did all the way up to the 25. I thought it was Jackson Hare, but then I said, no, it's a 9, not a 7.
Yeah, Tyler, if you if Smash Mouth football is your brand, Dobson Martin is your ambassador. I mean, that guy, he's bringing it.
So now 1st and 10 from the 25.
Great QB draw, screen set up right here.
Up to Brody Dodd. He gets it up to the 15.
Easy block on the outside for Quinn Harris. You hear me say it all the time, block equals rock. And I just, there's just so many weapons. We can do it so many ways, Tyler.
Yeah, I think especially, you know,
I love the screen game.
We mentioned it a lot, and that's the case with tight ends in general, but I think on 3rd downs or here in the red zone, you probably are going to see him more. Let him block to get up there, and then maybe in those situations see more of him. But
Well, you brought up RPOs a second ago. I mean, I'm running Quinn Harris into the flat a lot in that situation because a backer's got to make a decision. Do I want to play the run or do I want to try to do something with Quinn Harris, who I'm not as fast as and I'm
it's
equally
almost like
strong to?
There's no correct answer.
There's not.
Deuce keeping it himself there. Get in there. And does. 16 yards out. Deuce Timmons finds the end zone. I like their new celebration. I saw that last week.
Tyler, it's always the right answer. If you pull the ball and get upfield as quickly as Deuce Timmons does, easy drive for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, and hopefully we're going to put 7 on the board here. Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
And with 8:20 left in the first, Wildcats lead 7-0.
Struggling with night sweats, mood swings, low energy, and everything in between? Being a woman isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to feel this hard. At Graceful Health and Wellness, we offer personalized treatment plans to help balance your hormones and support your overall health. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, family nurse practitioner and certified through the Menopause Society. Whether you're managing menopause symptoms or just want to feel like yourself again, we're here to help you regain energy, confidence, and control. Let's redefine what it means to thrive through every stage of womanhood. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey to vibrant health today.
In East Texas, we don't just build concrete. We build the paths your kids ride down, the driveways where first steps turn into first cars. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has laid the foundation for homes, families, and futures. Right here at home, Bell Concrete, built to last, built on trust, built for East Texas.
First drive of the night ends with a Wildcat touchdown. It was a 16-yard read option that Deuce Timmons kept. And that is his 5th touchdown of the season already. Fair catch there. Greenville going to start this drive at about the 26 or 27. Before they do, though, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Cody Drug, a local family pharmacy with local values. Since 2010, Cody Drug has been more than just a pharmacy. It's a place where customers always come first. They combine friendly service with modern care. Their compounding pharmacy offers personalized solutions, plus services like vaccinations, MedSync for streamlined prescriptions, home delivery, and more. Visit their website, CodyDrugRx.com. Excited for our first look at the Wildcat defense here tonight.
It is a lot of fun. You know, the average fan is excited about watching their team's offense. That's just the normal thing to do. People love points. It's exciting to watch your offense. But when you've got a defense like Sulphur Springs, I mean, this is the group that gets me fired up. And I'm an offensive guy.
The Wildcats think they have the ball.
Oh, surely he's down. I think he's marking him down. So we're going to get a replay here. I turn my head, and usually I kind of use that as an indicator of, okay, he's already down.
Uh-huh.
And surely to the naked eye, he's down.
Look how clear that replay is. Shout out producer Corey.
He certainly does let go of the ball. And Alex King almost with the forced fumble. Who knows with replay? Challenge, I should say. We do have replay.
Yes.
One of these days, they'll call up here. They'll see what we think.
So now 2nd and 8. Dropping back to pass for the first time. Ryan, it's a big one up to the 45. We mentioned we thought Greenville was going to pass a lot more than we'd seen last week, and we're already seeing it 2 plays in.
Well, again, in the pregame show, we talked about if there was one highlight from last year's game against Greenville, it was the fact that they had a freshman quarterback that actually looked pretty good. I thought for a guy that just got out of the 8th grade, his second varsity experience ever, he looked pretty good against a state-ranked defense. And so he's a year more mature. He's a year more experienced. I think he's going to put together some good stuff tonight for the Lions.
I think so as well. Already up to the 48, dropping back to pass again. That one just a bit high and complete. I do like that they're coming out more aggressive. And
well, if they watch last week's game, that's exactly what they have to do. You've got to be aggressive, because when Poteet finally started rolling out of the pocket, trying to make stuff happen, not that they had a ton of success. I'm simply saying the only success they had was when they threw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
There was no run success, and I don't think there will be tonight either.
Yeah, I agree. I think very few teams in the state are going to ever have any success running the ball against this team. Play action. Big pass. It's complete. Ryan still going up inside the red zone. Finally brought down at the 15. And that's why you have Creed Wisenhunt, one of the fastest people in the state back there. Now they're going quickly.
Tyler, my 49-0 prediction
it's already
is
in danger.
In danger. No, great offensive drive by Greenville here.
Yeah, I love what we've seen play calling wise from them. Now they are going to hand it off, and it is a nice run. And yeah, if you can get the play action and the pass game working, you might have success running the ball now.
It's the only chance you have. I mean, you've got to have some success in the air, make Sulphur Springs play a little farther back. Maybe just give the linebackers different responsibilities. That's your only chance to successfully run on this defense. Definitely a different challenge, different type running back Greenville has tonight. I mean, that's a big kid.
Yeah, he looks big, yeah. So
kind of reminds me of the Jacksonville running back from a couple years back.
Yeah, that's a great call.
That guy, good power back.
It's a great comp.
But again, to no avail.
So, all right, you did it once.
Right, not again. Not again.
So now the Wildcat defense bringing up a third and about 5 or 6.
Tyler, I think, too, and this is me, again, this is knowing what I know. This is knowing that Sulphur Springs is as good as people think they are. In these red zone situation, when I'm around the 10-yard line, it's second down, I'm already thinking in the back of my head, I'm probably going for it on fourth.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're not going to be able to keep up with Sulphur Springs kicking threes.
100%.
You got to go get 7.
Yeah, especially in this game where you're a 53-point underdog. I'm already here. I'm at the 8-yard line.
We're scoring.
Yeah. Now, there was a penalty on the play, but Coach Faircloth declined, so it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 8. Right at the halfway point here of the first quarter. Like you said, probably got 2 chances at this. Play action. Pass is complete, and he gets in the end zone. And we're all tied up, well, pending the PAT.
Certainly not what I had on my bingo card to start the night. I would have bet a lot that was just going to be a pretty nice, easy 3-and-out for Sulphur Springs. But Greenville, props to them. Great game plan to open up this one. Going to do it through the air. Had a couple of good runs, but able to punch that one in. And it looks like we're going to have a tie ball game after 7 minutes.
Ooh, it's
blocked. We're not going to have a tie ball game.
Creed Wisenhunt, not the first time we've seen him block a PAT, and hopefully not the last. 5:51 left in the first. It'll be 7-6.
Is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200-plus transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
So y'all really only sell nuts and bolts?
No.
Oh yeah, a lot more nuts and bolts.
And a very nice offensive drive for the Greenville Lions there. The PAT was blocked, but that'll make it 7-6 round.
Put a little bit of the jinx on them, saying that we were going to have a tie ball game through 7 minutes. Tyler, you had Creed Wisenhunt as a player to watch in the pregame. I talked about having, it was imperative to have smooth operations on special teams. So both of those pretty quickly relevant.
Yeah, I mean, much like whoever Sade was talking about, Creed Wisenhunt might just be a smooth operator.
Well, and unfortunately, now that is going to bounce, Tyler.
Jackson Virgil going to pick it up. He's going to get to about the 46.
Unfortunately for Greenville, and also, by the way, we'll get a replay here. I don't think this is the block. Unfortunately, they're going to be chasing this missed PAT all night. I mean, you almost – yeah, I mean, that's blocked from the start. But you almost – they're going to have to go for 2 the next time they score. What I was going to say, though, on this pooch kick, onside kick, whatever you want to call it, I like it. If Sulphur Springs is going to – if they're going to do what they want on offense, I might as well have a chance to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And whether Sulphur Springs starts the drive with the 45 or the 35 or the 25, if they're gonna run it up and down the field, I'd rather have an opportunity to pick up the ball myself.
I agree. I think it's worth the risk. Dobbs and Martin again starting the drive off with a nice run of about 8 there. Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, you're going to start at the 30 or the 35 anyway. What's the difference in the 35 and the 45?
So, Tyler, what do you make of early? We've seen more Dobbs and Martin in the backfield and more Jackson Hare in the slot.
I really like the depth and the versatility it gives you. And like you said, we've already seen him move back into the backfield.
There it is.
There's the pass out to Jackson Hare. Got the first down and then some. I love it. I love this offense.
Well, and if you're able to do that, and you're going to be able to do that, that's just an extension of the run game. I mean, that's outside zone.
100%.
We're getting out there quick. We've got lead blockers on the outside. Jamorian Jeffrey, he's blocking his tail off. That is just high percentage football, getting the ball into Jackson Hare's hands in space.
Yes, 100%. That's a great – it kind of is an extension of the run game, like you're saying. I love this offense.
And it's a terrible matchup for a backer. You can't expect a backer to hang with Jackson Hare in the slot.
And now he'll get the carry up to about the 25. I mean, you're picking up about 8 yards per run so far.
That's why it doesn't matter where they start on the field tonight.
I agree.
I mean, I'm committing to onside kicking any chance we get.
Yeah, I would take it a step further. And maybe you go back and forth from the pooch kick to like an actual, more traditional onside kick, but I would even take it to that step. That's going to be second.
I do feel like we're being a little hard on a team that just went down and scored right on us.
That's true.
But I'm simply going off of we were 53-point favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm going to coach that one a little differently.
Flag on the play.
False start.
It will be. So with 4:20 left in the first, that'll bring it back to 2nd and 7, I guess.
Tyler, and I think this is a good kind of talking moment about what you and I were talking about in the pregame being nitpicky. The great teams limit the pre-snap penalties, the shooting ourselves in the foot. These are the things that we're obviously worried about beating Greenville. We're worried about winning every non-district game we can, but our goals are real high, and you got to limit these little tiny mistakes, and it's good to have this now. Those are just things that you got to clean up later in the season.
I 1,000% agree with that. 2nd and 7 from the 30, out to Jackson Hare. Jackson Hare going to make all that back, get us into the red zone. I think to that point, you had mentioned in the pregame show already having trouble finding Hump's keys. I think that's one of them. That's right. The kind of nitpicky you're looking at.
I was having trouble because I just feel like we're a week 5 or 6 team already, and it's the second game of the season.
This will be the second trip to the Bell Concrete red zone tonight. Wildcats 3 for 3 in the red zone so far this year.
Tyler, while we have a second here, in the run game tonight, keep an eye on Jamorian. He is just blocking his tail off. I love it. I mean, his effort is awesome.
Deuce recovers it and makes something happen out of it. Still going. What could have been disastrous is a nice little gain on first down for Deuce.
You know, I'm not going to say we practice it, but we sure are good at the fumbled mishap snap and turning that into a positive gain. Yeah, that's one where you just kind of you abort the play, and Deuce says, all right, boys, hey, I got this one.
We've seen a few of those.
I got this one.
I know Deuce had a couple of those instances last week, and then
Jackson
on the punt.
Hare had the punt, yeah.
So now 2nd and 3
Everybody
from
get out of the way. I got this.
I got this. Jackson Virgil on that side, Jamorian on this side. It's a handoff to Jackson Hare. Trying to fight through it.
And the rare loss of yardage on a run play.
Yeah, he did a great job there of holding on to the ball. I know Greenville trying to strip it out. Wildcats, again, they'd yet to be in the red zone and not find the end zone. You're kind of in danger of that for the first time, maybe.
Yeah, 3rd and about 5, we'll call it. I expect to put this one in the air. If we do run it, that tells me that we're going for it on 4th down, which wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised by either of those things.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what coverage we're getting here.
First 3rd down on that.
2 tight ends in the game.
Deuce trying to make something happen. Spins to the outside, back up the middle. Deuce Timmons.
Yeah, and all that is just effort. Just effort right there. That first look, the Deuce package. They're trying to get behind the big boys there. They move Vincent Johnson over to kind of a double right tackle. Nothing there. Well, let's go make something happen. Let's go make something happen. First down Wildcats. We're going to run it again, too.
Oh, he just walked right in. Did he not get in?
I think he fumbled, Tyler. I thought he got in originally.
Okay, he got it. There we go. I'm about to say.
Now, it will be interesting to see if it's a touchdown for Deuce Timmons or if it's a touchdown for whoever picked that up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they called. I'm just talking about officially. Again, it's touchdown Wildcats, but we did fumble there. I don't know if it was before or after, but regardless, I think he probably got in.
And now the Greenville coach asking about something, but I'm positive. I am fairly positive that he did get in before.
The Greenville coach is asking if a guy. Okay, we get it in. It wasn't the greatest snap, but it's going to be 14. We'll go to commercial and we'll come back and I'll tell you what they're talking about.
Sulphur Springs. I'm Natalie White and this is my niece Hannah. My husband and Hannah's dad founded Roper & White right here in our hometown because we love this community.
And because we are big fans of Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
We are investing in our athletes by joining the SS All Sports Booster Club, and you can too. When you become a Booster Club member or shop the store inside the Prim, you are not only investing in our current athletes, but our future ones too. From all of us at Roper & White,
go Wildcats.
So 14-6 the lead for the Wildcats. Ryan, what were you saying before the break?
Well, and I'm guessing that the Greenville coach wanted clarification. Did the quarterback get in, or did they recover it in the end zone? But I don't know that it matters on first down. I think that's only 4th down that a player other than the ball carrier is not allowed to advance the ball on a fumble. You can't do that on 4th. But on first down, I don't know that that's – I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. Some of my smarter referee friends would have to kind of coach me up on that one, but to my knowledge on first down, it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get a text within the next few seconds.
Yeah, somebody's listening out there. That's a ball on the ground. I think Greenville's going to able to get that one.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
That stacks up, though, Tyler. These special teams mishaps, the balls on the ground, the block kick, you're just chasing that. You're chasing that all night.
100%.
And if Greenville is able to, kind of do the same thing they did on the last drive, throw it around on us a little bit, put points in the end zone, I almost assume they're going to go for 2, and they probably will have to the rest of the night.
Yeah, like you said, you're kind of chasing that, and then if you don't get it the first time,
now you're 4 behind.
So they'll start this drive at the 26, 1:31 left here in the first. This might be we both had high-scoring games, but yeah, this might be a high-scoring affair tonight.
What was Greenville's game last week? I know they played Frisco Heritage.
I believe 49-21,
okay.
Something in that range. Handoff on first down. And, the Blue Barrage. To your point, it's just incredibly tough to run against this front. I think when you do have success with the pass game and the play action and those sort of things, it does make it easier, but
I did get a text.
I knew you would.
Jason Evans.
I knew you would.
You only cannot advance it on 4th down, so that was the correct call. Producer Corey said he was planning on a Jason Evans text.
2nd down, another run.
Now, I do not like that play call at all. You have all that success throwing the ball on the first drive, and you go first down stuffed at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down stuffed at the line of scrimmage. What are we waiting on?
Yeah, and again,
we gotta bring it to Sulphur Springs.
I really don't like, to that same point, I don't love putting myself in like a 3rd and 8 scenario against this defense.
It's low percentage
when
no
you're
matter
catching them
what
off
you have.
guard, you're going to have success. But when you have to pass, same as stopping the run, this is a great pass defense when they know you have to pass.
It's simply just low percentage from 3rd and 8. It just is. It's just low percentage. That's not when Sulphur Springs knows, hey, we can give up every 4-yard completion we want to now that it's 3rd down, and we just got to cover 8. You're not gonna convert much.
Yeah, even in that scenario, that was double coverage at least. I mean, that's a tough scenario.
Now you're staring a punt. Sulphur Springs is going to get the ball near the 50. Did not love that offensive possession.
Yeah, especially with how successful you were on the first one. But we'll bring up 4th and 8.
Tyler, couple of score updates for you. Pleasant Grove 7-0 over Paris midway through the second. That's interesting. That was kind of a blowout prediction.
Oh, wait, Ryan, we have a timeout. We'll send it to Corey real quick. We'll be right back.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
19 seconds left here in the first. It'll be 4th and 8. Greenville called their second timeout. You had some score updates.
Yeah, we'll let this punt go. There's been so many special teams kind of hold our breath, so we'll let this one play out, and then I'll go through some scores.
That one fielded right at the 43.
Tyler, as I was saying, Pleasant Grove 7-0 over Paris midway through the second. That's a little bit of a surprise how close that one is. Panther Creek 7-0 over Carter. Just got started in that one. Now I'm getting another update. 14-0 over Carter. Lake Dallas is up 10-7 over Brewer, and Salina versus Waco La Vega is in a delay right now.
Hit me with the Panther Creek and Carter one more time.
14-0, Panther Creek.
Okay. I was hoping that one would be a little bit closer, but it still could be. It's early, obviously, but so Wildcats start their 3rd drive of the night from the 43.
Obviously, I have no idea what Carter has this year, but Carter, of the 3 times that we've played them, last year was by far the worst Carter group that we had seen.
Yes, agreed. A nice run from Jackson here on 1st down. He'll step out at the 48, and there will still be 4 seconds left in the quarter. By the way, that was a career touchdown, number 27 and number 28 for Deuce Timmons. Might get to 30 before the end of the night.
I know he's kind of pulling away in my Jackson Hare, Deuce Timmons, Dobson Martin rushing touchdown contest.
And a great run there from Dobson Martin. That'll do it for the first quarter. Wildcats leading 14-6.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
(14-6), Wildcats lead in this one. Real quick, our first D&B Loans in-game recap of the night. Wildcats started with the ball, had a nice drive, drove all the way down the field, and it ended in a 16-yard rushing touchdown from Deuce Timmons. Greenville answered back immediately with a nice drive, went and scored themselves, but they didn't make the PAT, making it 7-6. Wildcats then had another great drive. Deuce got the touchdown on that one as well, and then the Wildcats forced a punt. And now here we are, 1st and 10 from the 40.
Tyler, back to our quick first quarter games. Last week it kind of seemed like, okay, this is a slower first quarter, but that one felt like it flew.
Yeah, that's fair. I was going to say it felt a little slower just because we're having breaks and everything, but
definitely more breaks. But I feel like with 20 points,
yes.
that one was That one felt pretty quick for me.
It's now Jackson in motion. Play action.
That's wide open.
Jamorian wide open, and he's got him. 40 yards to the crib. And I guess we're just going to do this every week.
Death, taxes, and Jamorian Jeffrey on the post. But that's going to work every time if you're that open, Tyler.
He had a touchdown against Greenville last year. He had 2 of them last week. He's racking up the stats quick.
I don't have much coaching here, but I think that was a mistake. We got a busted coverage. That's a lot of space in between the closest Greenville defender and a receiver like Jamorian Jeffrey. Good snap, good hold.
And one play into the second quarter, Wildcats will lead 21-6.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today. 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
Wildcats leading 21-6. It was the 3rd touchdown of the season for Jamorian Jeffrey. And all of his touchdowns, I believe, have been 40 yards or more.
And they've all 3 been just the regular post route.
Yep. Little housekeeping on the random fun stats. So far, the Wildcats are 7-0 if Deuce Timmons has 2 or more touchdowns. And in the Faircloth era, they are 26-6 when they score 21 or more points. And you are now at 21 already. That one again muffed.
That's got to be Sulphur Springs ball.
It sure looks like it. And it will be the Wildcats ball starting at about the 28-yard line.
And Grayson Hardy, it's a second special teams turnover in 2 games.
Yeah, it is.
You really love to see it. And it's just, I'm telling you, that tells me with Grayson Hardy running down there, you see other starters running down there, that tells me not only does Sulphur Springs put a big emphasis on special teams just making something happen, it tells me that those guys, those veteran players, they want to make something happen.
100%.
You know what I mean? You got starters running down on kickoff, recovering fumbles. I mean, that says a lot about Grayson Hardy.
Before we see the Wildcats' 4th offensive drive, I want to tell you about Josh Bowman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no 2 families need the same coverage, and that's why he'll work with you to find plans that fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call at 903-348-1527.
Double pass, Tyler.
It is a double pass. Jackson just keeping it himself, making something happen.
And props to Jackson there for not only not taking a sack, but going to get 2.
And it looks like we've got another player on the field. Nah, he's good. We're good. Stay here, Corey. Yep. So while we're waiting for that real quick, like I said, the phone number for Josh Boatman, that is 903-348-1527. Also want to give a big shout out to our friends at Landers Creek. They're passionate about providing top quality apparel and gear for outdoor enthusiasts, hunters, fishermen, and self-reliant individuals. Their products are carefully selected to ensure durability, performance, and reliability, helping you thrive in every adventure. Visit them at 218 Main Street in Sulphur Springs or check them out online at shoplanderscreek.com. 2nd and 10. I thought we gained a couple there, but
I thought we did too. Guess not.
Deuce keep it himself. He said, I'll gain a few here. Keep going. Get in there. And does.
They give it to him.
27 yards out. Deuce Timmons needed 4 touchdowns tonight to get to 30 for his career. 4 drives later, he's got 4 touchdowns. Remember when he became Ocho Cinco? We might be topping that tonight here, Ryan.
Just a regular read option there. The defensive end crashes. Deuce is off to the races. Unfortunately, the Greenville defender there didn't have much of a chance in the open field with the Ocho running.
Most people don't.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Wildcats 28-6.
It's not just about banking. It's about the moments we help make possible. At Alliance Bank, we're proud to stand behind the people and the businesses that make East Texas home. Whether it's starting a business, buying your first house, or supporting the next generation, we're here right beside you.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
4 offensive drives for the Wildcats, 4 Deuce Timmons touchdowns, 28-6.
Definitely going to be some nerves on this return.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to pick on a player, I hate to pick on a spot, but if I'm Sulphur Springs and that's the 3rd ball we've seen on the ground on the kickoff, I'm doing that until Greenville figures out, hey, that's what Sulphur Springs is going to do. We're not going to kick it deep to a playmaker. And I say it all the time, but in high school football, okay, I am going to try to make the opposing team, I'm going to try to put them in as many awkward special team situations as possible because they're just simply not working on that.
Yeah, 100%.
There's not enough hours in the day. It's not college football. It's not professional football. They just don't have the time to dedicate to special teams. And so I'm putting a team in situations like that all night.
They'll start this drive at the 23. I agree. I think you're going to might see that all night, but dropping back to pass. It's complete right at the line of scrimmage.
That is a phenomenal tackle.
Couldn't see it. James Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, just a phenomenal open field tackle. Greenville tries to get a quick, easy screen, thinking they're going to get 4, maybe 5. In fact, they're going to lose 2.
Yeah, James Johnson had other plays. I'm a big fan of James.
Oh, he's a fun player. I really got to like him watching him play basketball this year. I mean, just a lot of energy, a lot of athleticism.
Yep.
And you can tell that his defense and his playmaking ability on the basketball court, it translates to the football field really well.
100%. So now 2nd and 12 here. Alex King, the first one there. Zay Gaubolgan in there, as well as pretty much the entire rest of the Wildcat defense.
Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I just don't understand a 2nd and 12 run.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think 4 is like an upside play right there, and then you're staring 3rd and 8 in the face.
Yeah, and again, even the first pass behind the line of scrimmage, you had success with forward passing on that first drive. I hate to see him get away from it, but
I mean, it was our worst defensive drive of this young season.
Yeah,
by far.
Sure.
It was really the first drive of the year where I felt like, okay, that offense looked better than us right there.
100%. Passing deep on 3rd and 9, and he's got it all the way up to the 40. And again, I know you have your game plan. You probably have X amount of plays scripted, but if I'm Greenville, I'm forward passing the rest of this night.
Obviously, I'm very confident that Sulphur Springs will figure that out, but to this point, we haven't.
Yes.
And so I'm going to continue to throw that. And I'm going to live and die by it. If we throw an interception, if we go 3 and out but because we have 3 incompletions, I'm okay with that.
100%. I would almost rather lose doing that.
We have 75 yards of offense from that right there.
Mm-hmm. Now drop it back to pass again. Alex King putting pressure on him.
That's fine.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm okay with that. That's going to happen. Silver Springs is going to have guys. They're going to have free runners. If you're sending a guy like Alex King, TJ Bolden, Zay Godbolt, you're going to have that sometimes. You throw it away, you go to 2nd and 10, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know that you would have gotten a different result running the ball in that situation, you know? It might have been 2nd and 10 regardless.
I'm totally with you. Early in this game, the success that we've seen from Greenville has come from the forward pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 41, 8:35 left in the second.
What a forward pass. It sounds like we're talking about a 50s football game.
Trey Pinnell.
My second Y.A. Tittle reference of this young season.
There's your player to watch, by the way.
That was 2 more than intended, but we'll go Otto Graham tonight. How about that?
After I said it the second time, I also caught it.
Tyler was thinking Y.A. Tittle.
Got an idea, gang.
Yeah. We're going to throw the ball forward.
We're going to throw a forward pass. See? They'll never see it coming.
I love the black and white clips of, what's the one where it's –
Remember when you tried to tell me why Tittle was a better quarterback than Michael Vick? I'll never forget that.
Come on, man.
3rd and 11. Great job to scramble, make something happen. Slide and get down. They're bringing that much further back than I thought, but
I would say decent business decision there.
Yeah.
You had 3 pursuing Wildcats. Probably not going to make a play on that one. Great pressure there by Blaine Allen, it looks like.
He's been incredible this season.
Was that 38?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Blaine Allen.
Yeah, he's
really good week 1 out of him.
Very good. Way Bible Church player of the game. Yeah.
He had 3
Producer
tackles
Corey.
for loss. 3?
Yes.
Tackles for loss? Yeah.
Producer Corey, to his credit, he told us all camp how much he liked Blaine Allen.
Corey Hankins, Blaine Allen truther.
Yep.
I love it.
It's about time we've got him to be the leader of or the president
we
of
all
a fan
have our
club.
own fan clubs.
For sure. It's the 3rd time out of the half, by the way, for Greenville.
Getting the treatment you need and the care you deserve has never been easier. At East Texas Physical Therapy, it all starts with a simple phone call. We'll help you schedule your appointment, verify your insurance, and walk you through every step. From the moment you check in to the time our team takes you back for treatment, you'll feel supported, heard, and on the path to healing. And hey, don't forget to grab some popcorn on the way out. East Texas Physical Therapy, your recovery starts here.
.705 left here in the first half. It'll be a 4th and 8 from the 42. Real quick, I want to tell you, getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, they believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, their goal is to make you feel at home, because a great smile starts with a great experience, and they're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy. Visit their website, smilesmadeforlife.com, for more information or to book a consultation. So after a score on the first drive, it's been back-to-back punts, and now it'll be 3 in a row. That one on the ground, but Gio picks it up. He'll get tackled quickly. So the Wildcats will start this one at about the 21 or the 22. Very quickly, I want to tell you to go see our friends over at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's the perfect place to spend a Friday night where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen. And while you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef.
Tyler, a couple of score updates for you. Mount Pleasant at Lindale, 0-0 going to the second. Pleasant Grove, 14-7 over Paris. That one's at halftime. Aubrey has a 10-3 lead over Kennedale.
Okay.
And Panther Creek has stretched out their lead over Dallas Carter, 28-0.
Ooh. Again, like you said, last year Carter wasn't
I think
quite
that says
as good.
two things.
Yes,
I think that says
agree.
2 things.
I
think Panther Creek is who we think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Super good offense, got guys everywhere. I saw a Dallas Carter that was trending in the wrong direction last season.
I agree with both of those statements. You beat me to the punch. That's exactly where I was going with that as well. Quick pass out to Jackson Virgil. And a nice game for him as well.
As good as our run game is up the middle, we can almost just live and die by throwing screens.
You absolutely could.
You just because the defense, they just have to commit to having guys in the box. We can't put a lot of guys on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that's a gain of 8. Yeah, 2nd and 2 now.
Easy gain of 8.
Yeah.
He didn't even get touched until 6.
Yeah, and like you said, you've already seen you do that with
And
Jackson
you've
Hare.
got it. You've got it again right here.
Yeah.
If you want it, you got it.
Play action. Look at D for Jackson Virgil. Incomplete, no flag. So bring up
Really
a
good coverage there.
It was, yeah.
I think it's a good thrown ball. I think Jackson ran a good route. The Greenville guy probably got beat a little, but was able to recover, kind of threw his hands up. I usually talk about, hey, you need to turn around, you need to turn your head and play the ball, but there, not a lot of contact, and so just good, clean coverage.
And I don't know why I said it like that, but I like that play call a lot on a 2nd and 2. It's 3rd and 2. I feel very good about my chances with the deuce package or handing it off to either of your backs.
You've got 2 plays of whatever you want right here, and so I think you are exactly right. Take a shot, see what you got.
They give it to Jackson Hare, and he's got the first down. Yep.
It's just almost draining for a defense to know that if it gets inside of 2-3 yards, there's just not a lot we can do.
Yeah, a very very defeating feeling.
We're just undermatched in the trenches. When you've got an offensive line with this much size.
Yeah, and that's not a Greenville comment. They're not overmatched. Almost anyone you come up against.
I mean, this is almost a college-sized offensive line. I mean, you've got multiple guys with college offers. I don't know if TCU is here yet, but they're coming.
Yeah.
To watch a young man on the offensive line, and so there's just not a lot you can do.
And now Dobson Martin getting a turn, and he's going to pick up about 5 as well.
Tyler, I think Dobson Martin has probably 25 yards tonight, and I think 24 of those are after contact. And he's just dragging guys.
If I didn't have the hiccups, I would have agreed and had a comment. I'll get over the hiccups. One of these. Nope, not yet. Spoke too soon.
Tyler, early in the NFL game tonight, the Chargers are up 10-3, almost halftime over the Chiefs. It just feels right that we're here, we're at the Prim, we're watching the Wildcats. We've got college football tonight, tomorrow. NFL's back on Sunday. I know the Humphries household is fired up.
It's the best time of the year.
Supposed to get great weather in the morning.
Yeah.
It's gonna, I mean, just before you know it, it'll be the stew contest.
Yes,
and everything's right in the world.
It was a long wait, but we finally made it to the best time of the year. So now to be a 1st and 10 from the 49 after Jackson Hare got the first down there. I don't want to speak too soon. I think that was his first career incompletion a second ago.
Oh, my goodness. That's quite the stat.
Quick pass out to Jackson Hare. Jamorian.
Tyler.
With a huge – that may have been more impressive than the 40-something yard touchdown.
He looks – I mean, it's like George Pickens out there.
Yeah.
Just
watch him up at the top of your screen here. Yep.
I hope that Coach Faircloth or however they watch film, if they watch it as a unit, it doesn't matter. That is something that you show the guys, hey, Jamorian knows he's not getting the ball on this play, but what does he do? Incredible effort. I mean, that's a lot of leadership right there. I promise. I've been in that spot. I've played with guys that have obviously been in that spot. The guys that block when they know they're not getting the ball, those are the ones that you want in the trenches when the game matters.
Rolling out, getting it to Brody Dodd, his 2nd catch of the night. Yeah, to your point, he knows he's not getting the ball. He's like, I'm going to get an East Texas physical therapy replay either way.
I mean, how many times have we had an East Texas physical therapy replay on a block on a screen? I mean, very rarely am I – forget what Jackson did there. I don't even know how many yards we got.
I don't remember how many yards he got.
He's just throwing guys around. I love it. I love it.
So now to be 2nd and 3 from the 24.
You keep doing that, and I'm going to keep feeding you posts.
Yeah, 1,000%. And I imagine he'll get another one.
I think we're going to see another one tonight.
Now Jackson Hare getting in on the action. You said it's a block party? I didn't know.
It's a block party.
I didn't know Dave Chappelle was here. It's a block party tonight.
Yeah, you definitely love that. You love that at the quarterback position. Not only do I have an exceptional offensive line keeping me nice and pretty, I've got my stud running back knocking down defensive linemen.
That was Jackson Hare, who Jamorian blocked for, right?
Yeah,
he said, someone block for me, I'll do it back.
He's spreading the love, Tyler. Hump's keys to victory number 2. We got to spread the love, and tonight it's by blocking.
It all
we're throwing a Wildcat block party, and everyone's invited.
Came around full circle. 3rd down. Deuce Timmons has got enough. Now 3 for 3 on 3rd downs tonight, and now we'll have our 3rd trip to the red zone. We'll see if they'll have the same success there.
Still waiting for our first Quinn Harris catch.
Yep, I was going to mention that as well. Which, I mean, you're passing a little. I mean, it's not overwhelming run to pass necessarily. You are passing a good bit, but.
Oh, no, I agree.
There it is, Ryan. There it is.
I could feel it in my bones, Tyler. It was bound to happen.
You've had some impressive prediction moments.
I could feel it. That was a good one.
Quinn Harris. So when we're playing against Greenville, I catch touchdowns. That's what we do here.
Tyler, I have the answer. Sometimes you just got to ask. Quinn Harris delivers. Deuce Timmons. Is that 5 touchdowns tonight?
Yes, that is 5.
Unbelievable.
Ocho Cinco.
Unbelievable.
Quinn Harris, look how cool he is down there. He's like, yeah, I caught a touchdown, whatever.
Agent Zero.
Bar.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick. Wildcats 35-6.
Everybody, we got customers. Clayton Home, we got customers. Hi, welcome Clayton Home.
Oh, hi.
What are y'all looking for today?
We're in the market for a house.
Okay, fine. We'll see who can really sell this house.
Hello? Hey, even the roof's really durable.
Okay, we'll take it. You will? Awesome. Thank you.
In every successful build, it starts with one thing: a strong foundation. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete Incorporated has delivered precision, reliability, and craftsmanship across Sulphur Springs and Northeast Texas. Residential, commercial, agricultural. We pour it all with pride. On time, on budget, built to last.
And after the prediction of the year, Wildcats now lead 35-6 on this homecoming night.
It's early, Tyler. A lot of football left. I sure do love, as good as I think Sulphur Springs is going to be, I love that lengthens how long I think this season's going to last.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really planning on playing Thanksgiving football and beyond.
I've watched you.
That's what my intentions are.
I've watched you have some amazing predictions, but I might have to call you Dwayne Wayne. You're living in a different world. That was wild.
I know. I'm ready to watch that one back because it did seem like it was almost simultaneous.
This one
there we go.
is returned cleanly at the 25. So we'll see another drive from the Greenville Lions. They'll have 2:50 to go, no timeouts. Before we do, I want to tell you to go see our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. I also want to give a shout out to the good people over at the League Street Church of Christ. They are a church family for your family. Visit them on 1100 League Street South on Sunday mornings for Bible class from 9:30 to 10:15, or for their Sunday morning service from 10:30 to 11:30. You can also visit them on Sunday evenings from 5 to 6 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. Visit their website, leaguestreet.church, for more information.
Tyler, different defensive front here. You've got Lucas Shirley, you've got Riley Hughes, and you've got Jackson Medlock leading the way. And Tyler, yes!
Interception!
Ask and you shall receive. Tyler Lennon with the interception prediction.
Back-to-back
plays.
Baby. Back-to-back plays.
Listen, it's nothing but a thing for the #1 broadcast team in Texas high school football.
I've spent enough time on the Tarot Girly TikTok. We got some fortune telling going on.
Do you by chance know, does he is that his first career interception, or did he have any last year?
I do. Give me 1 second. That is his first career interception.
I kind of thought that. I thought there were some close calls last year, but the fastest man in East Texas gets his first Friday night interception.
And he had the blocked PAT earlier. He's having a night.
Oh, good point, Tyler.
For the first time ever, my player to watch might actually end up being.
I would say definitely the defensive front runner for the player of the game.
And by the way, the Wildcats are back in the Bell Concrete red zone already. We're having fun here tonight, Ryan.
That's almost one where it's like, okay, offense, we got to get back out there quick. I know everybody's hooting and hollering, but let's go get 7 more.
Jackson Hare. Great run on first down.
And there is a fumble. I don't know if he's down or not.
Yeah, he is down. Right, Corey, let's go to break real quick.
Getting the treatment you need and the care you deserve has never been easier. At East Texas Physical Therapy, it all starts with a simple phone call. We'll help you schedule your appointment, verify your insurance, and walk you through every step. From the moment you check in to the time our team takes you back for treatment, you'll feel supported, heard, and on the path to healing. And hey, don't forget to grab some popcorn on the way out. East Texas Physical Therapy, your recovery starts here.
Yeah, we make buying a car actually easy.
Wait, like easy?
Fast approvals, no pressure sales, and transparent pricing.
Transparent pricing? This has to be a trick.
No tricks, and yes, no dealer add-ons.
Like no add-ons?
You heard me. No dealer add-ons.
Jay Hodge does not miss!
Okay, so 2:24 left here in the first half. They said after the fumble that it was ruled a touchback, so Greenville will be starting this from the 20 with 2:24 left.
Good to see Jackson up and walking around there. Obviously, you never want to see any player on the ground with any injury, but he did walk off the field, so that is a good sign.
Yes. So, yeah, Greenville will have 2:24 starting at the 20 again. No timeouts remaining for them this half, but dropping back to pass, looking deep on first down. And he's got him. Caught at the 50. Still going. One play, 80 yards later, and the Lions are on the board again.
And, Tyler, they beat me to it. I was going to make the comment, I know there's a chance that Sulphur Springs could get the ball back and go score 7 more with 2 minutes on the clock, but if I'm Greenville, I'm going to try to score here, and score they did. We sound like a broken record, Tyler, but the forward pass that's what we've got. That's what's working for the Lions.
It's effective.
There's just really no reason to do anything else right now.
Yeah, see. An 0 for 2 tonight on the PAT attempts. It'll be 35-12, 2:08 left in the first half.
It's a packed house here tonight. This place is electric. You've got sports on the big screen, the best salad bar in town. I mean, what more can you ask for? Truly the best place to spend a Friday night. Ryan, what you got?
Tyler, it's important to start fast, and I don't think there's any better way to start than rolls and cinnamon butter. Tyler, number 2, I got 2 words: shrimp bombs. We got to go 1-0. And by 1-0, I mean you got to order the ribeye sandwich.
Quarter Grub House, making championship plays with each play.
And delivering wins, one bite at a time.
So another unsuccessful PAT attempt. We're having troubles with the scoreboard here in the
wrong.
stadium.
It's wrong
yes,
in the stadium,
it's wrong
too.
in the stadium, but there is a player on the field for Greenville still. So while we've got a quick second, that gives me an opportunity to ask, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072 and let them turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. Also want to give a big shout-out to our friends over at Clayton Homes. If you enjoyed the game day post you see every game day, you can thank them. They're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. Almost ready for the kick here. Again, just 2:08 left. Wildcats still have all 3 timeouts, so we've seen how quickly they can score. They're definitely capable of, yeah. Oh, yeah, and the 2-minute warning. Good call.
Good call. The new 2-minute warning.
Producer Corey's on top.
He's on it, man.
Oh, while we got a quick second, I want to remind everyone the class of 2005 20-year reunion celebration is tomorrow at the Rustic O.
There you go.
Shout out to all the
there you go.
class of 05 members, and shout out to the good people over at the Rustic O. Love Juan and Ashley.
I can't believe that this coming spring will be 8 years for me.
Yeah.
That really dates you, Tyler.
Producer Corey's been on top of things, but his wife is now calling us on air left and right. Sorry, I couldn't not mention it. She let me know that she hates us, so that's good. And Jamorian filled in that one at about the 23. Real quick, you've already seen a number of them here tonight, but I want to give a big shout-out to the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy. They're a provider of the replays here at Chaz Media Front Porch News, and they're also a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need. Care you deserve. Ryan, real quick, I feel comfortable that I won't jinx it by saying this, but the Wildcats so far in the Coach Faircloth era have led at the half 24 times, and they are 22-2 when doing so. So we'll see if they can improve to 23-2. Much like Greenville. Like you said, you've got 3 timeouts, 4 with the 2-minute warning. You're expecting the Wildcats to try to score again here.
Unfortunately, with the very quick touchdown by the Lions, you give Sulphur Springs a plethora of time to go to work here.
Going quickly, passing out to Jamorian, and that will be the 2-minute warning.
Hey, I really like your puppy. Do you think he would like this?
Getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, we believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, our goal is to make you feel at home. Because a great smile starts with a great experience, and we're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy.
Craig finished 3rd at the state track meet in the 100 meters. He was also district champion, area champion, and regional champion last year. Get on your feet and put your hands together for number 10, Creed Wisenhunt.
Creed Wisenhunt having an incredible night here tonight.
I mean, it might as well be Creed Wisenhunt bobblehead night.
It might as well be.
Blocked, kicked, interception.
Have a feeling you might see him with the Way Bible Church Player of the Game belt.
It's a good start.
Here later tonight.
It's a good start.
So they did get enough for the first down there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. I like the new 2-minute warning at the high school level.
I just like it from a gamesmanship standpoint, and it kind of gives us an extra scheming point to talk about.
1st and 10. Deuce. Not going down, going to keep it himself, just get out of bounds real quick.
That is going to be a flag. I like the effort, but you can't crack back block like that anymore.
Yeah, this one's coming, but what is that, fit?
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah. And that does put a little bit of a wrench in things. Obviously, you're already up at the 35, still with pretty much 2 full minutes, still had 3 timeouts. That does make that a bit tougher now, but I don't think it probably changes your play calling mentality just yet. Maybe if you don't do anything on first down, but
yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it's first and a mile.
Yeah.
But I still think you're thinking, okay, let's go score. We got 3 timeouts.
Is first and 35 correct, or is it first and 25?
25.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 25.
Here on the scoreboard in the stadium, it's 35, but
now it's 54. We're having some technical difficulties with the.
It's a long way. I'm not sure it's 54.
I don't think
it
it's
is a long way.
Quite 54, but it is a lot. That is an absolutely filthy play call.
He's going to get the 54 he needs, Ryan.
Oh, my goodness. Corey, do you have a replay on that one?
Dobbs and Martin.
My goodness.
He said if I need 54, let me go get it.
We're going to motion Keyshawn out here, okay? Everyone's thinking, all right, obviously we're throwing the screen out there. No thanks. We're going to come in here. The Greenville defense, I mean, you got guys looking the complete wrong direction.
Corey, if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned that LSU ran a play just like that last week. Corey pointed that out to me. Yep. Ooh, Jackson Virgil.
Fake the swing, run the jailbreak.
If you got it,
beautiful.
Yeah, hit me with a nut. Let's just have replays every play.
You're going to, again, fake the swing here. Get a Greenville backer. We're thinking, okay, they're going that way. Deuce rolls out a little bit. Great throw, great catch.
And is. 2nd and 2. From the 36, and the Wildcats still haven't had to use any of the timeouts.
Tyler, to answer your question, yes, the Wildcats are going to try to go score here.
Big run there from Deuce.
That is going to be 15 more for the Wildcats.
Or at that point, it would become half the distance, I guess. But
Yep, going to be half the distance. Just cannot have that if you're Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you had an opportunity to go to the half. You just had a 70-plus yard touchdown, feeling pretty good offensively. But now we're staring Sulphur Springs with 42 in the face. So that should put Sulphur Springs around the 12.
Yep,
about the 11.
It'll be the 5th trip to the Bell Concrete red zone here tonight. 5 trips to the red zone in one half of football is pretty impressive. 3 of 4 so far here tonight. They were 2 of 2 last week. They've had more trips to the red zone than they've had 3rd down attempts so far.
We've gone almost the entire length of the field in about 40 seconds.
Deuce keeping himself again. Getting very close. Up to about the 2.
He runs hard, too. I mean, obviously he's a shifty guy, and a lot of his big runs are making guys miss. But down here in the red zone, I mean, he's running with some power.
Yeah, 100%. By the way, 36 seconds left here in the half. Play clock at 14. And, yeah, let it run. You've got 3 timeouts.
You've got plenty of time. They can even get a first down here.
They can. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Give to Keyshawn John. Keyshawn John.
That is going to be close. I think they're going to mark it short. So
I think he just proved your point. You're on one tonight, dude.
Oh, first down?
Yeah.
That's going to be good point. Good point.
And it will be a timeout for the Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local trusted insurance agent. As a dad to a senior and a freshman at Sulphur Springs High School, I know how important it is to protect people who matter most. Every family is different, and that's why I would take the time to customize coverage to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance. If you're protecting your home and auto, why not protect yourself for your family?
So now it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to Erin Neal. She is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can also visit hambyinsurance.com or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. So it'll be Deuce and Keyshawn there again. Who'll get it this time? It is Keyshawn John again, and Keyshawn John says, I will gladly take the touchdown.
I was going to say, that is definitely one where you're kind of looking at Coach Faircloth and you're thinking, Coach, I need you to call my number here because this is a free one. I love my name in the newspaper. Keyshawn John does just that.
Love it being said on Chaz Media and Front Porch News. 5th career touchdown for Keyshawn John, by the way.
Decent snap, good hold, good kick. Sulphur Springs Wildcats 42-12.
I swear when I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, polo on my body, got a bag girl beside me, and I'm friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm clean like this detergent.
Hi, is my prescription ready?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. What was your name?
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Cody Drug is here for you.
One man, one list, zero clue where to start. When the weekend project becomes a weekend problem, there's only one place to go. We're more than just nuts and bolts.
Just 11 seconds left here in the half. Wildcats will kick to Greenville. And, of course, the half's not over yet. They've struggled with the kick return so far, but going to try to fill this one at the 25, and they do. Very quickly, let's get one more D&B Loans in-game recap very quickly. It's been an action-packed second quarter. Wildcats started the quarter off with a 40-yard touchdown from Jamorian Jeffrey on the first play of the quarter, and then immediately Greenville fumbled the kick return, so Sulphur Springs got the ball in very good position, and it was a Deuce Timmons touchdown, making it 28-6. They then forced a punt to get it back for a Quinn Harris 20-yard touchdown, making it 35-6. And then we saw the Creed Wisenhunt interception, followed by a fumble, which gave Greenville the ball back, scored on a one-play 80-yard touchdown, and then the Wildcats just drove down, and Keyshawn John got the touchdown, and that's how we've arrived at 42-12. That was a very
lot of offense, Tyler.
It's a lot in one quarter.
Of offense. More offense than I was expecting from us, more offense than I was expecting from Greenville.
That is true.
Just a plethora of points.
So they'll hand it off.
Should be the last play of the quarter.
I think Justin Strickland in on the tackle there. And that will be the final play of the half. So don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show brought to you, as always, by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at CHRISTUS Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they're experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Enjoy the CHRISTUS halftime show, and then we'll be back for the rest of this game.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, CHRISTUS Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. CHRISTUS Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on. Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you, you too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Want your friends to think that you've discovered a secret filter? Confidence looks good on you.
It's not just about banking. It's about the moments we help make possible. At Alliance Bank, we're proud to stand behind the people and the businesses that make East Texas home. Whether it's starting a business, buying your first house, or supporting the next generation, we're here right beside you.
Next-Gen Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
Classes are under the direction of instructor and the teacher grade. Now performing the Greenville High School's award-winning Lifeguard Band. The Lifeguard Band brings ready for field and is under the direction of Club Director Dr. Matt Lennon, Assistant Director Luke Bailey, and Assistant Director John Green. Bodyguard instruction by A.J. Pint. The drum majors are Mariana Ochoa, Tiffany Cheese, and June Walker. The Lifeguard Band is proudly sponsored by the Lions Bank, the Greenville Municipal Auditorium, and Mother Mary Carla Palmer, the Graphic Center, UFW Local 967, Greenville, Texas, 380 Steel and Pipe Supply, Rockford Pro Audio, Cornerstone Insurance, Farmers Electric Cooperative, Garcia Automotive, Police, Lone Star Trade Union, Randy Steel, Oak City Real Estate, and Medicine Shop, State Farm Insurance, and Hall. Our subject of the week is gratuitous. Featuring music of Robert W. Smith and Michael Barlow, please enjoy this year's Lionside Day marching production, SOS.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, CHRISTUS Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. CHRISTUS Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
There we go. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't go anywhere. Obviously, the CHRISTUS halftime show is being interrupted right now because we are in a lightning delay. We'll keep you updated along the way, and Ron and I will be back to do a proper halftime show for y'all while we're waiting through the delay. So y'all don't go anywhere. We're going to make sure you get to hear from more of our advertisers that make all this possible, and then Ron and I will be back for the CHRISTUS halftime show.
It's not just about banking. It's about the moments we help make possible. At Alliance Bank, we're proud to stand behind the people and the businesses that make East Texas home. Whether it's starting a business, buying your first house, or supporting the next generation, we're here right beside you.
Next Gen Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community, I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship and with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
At the Way Bible Church, we're all about you experiencing life change. Come and find a place to call home with us right here at TWVC, where we want to be your home team. Come join us for any of our Sunday morning services at 9 o'clock and 10:45 every week, or if you need a small group to belong to, we have that place for you as well. We have a place for every age and every stage of life just for you at the Way Bible Church. Let's have a great and amazing season. Let's go Wildcats.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
I swear when I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and I'm praying right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm feeling like this to serving.
Hi, is my prescription ready?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. What was your name?
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Cody Drug is here for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime here at Gerald Prim Stadium, but we are in a lightning delay. It's such a lightning delay, there's nothing happening anymore. There we go. Brewster Corey had everything taken care of. Got the brightest lights of all time. I don't know.
No, I'm blinded.
Can't see anything. But Wildcats currently leading 42-12. Hopefully that this isn't the world's longest lightning delay. Hopefully they do get to resume action. But real quick, what do you think about what you saw? Obviously, 42-12. But what are your first half thoughts so far?
I would say pretty much perfect half of offensive football.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, you definitely want to clean up some of the forward passes. We've kind of joked, but yeah, and that was really the only success that Greenville had. They had no success running the ball. But as far as offense goes, I have no notes. I think we did exactly what I asked. We're spreading the love. Guys are making plays. Deuce looks like a veteran guy. He's running the ball with authority. He's getting the ball where it needs to go through the air. Dobson Martin looks fantastic. Jackson Hare looks good. Some of the young receivers are making plays. You get a touchdown out of Quinn Harris that we've been asking for, and so I have no notes offensively, Tyler.
Yeah, Ryan, you may have no notes, but if y'all can see here, I have tons of them.
Well, this is our notes guy. So
real quick, I will. Okay. Did you hear?
Sorry, we're listening to updates.
So they do seem to think that we'll get to resume action.
Yeah.
If they're telling the crowd that you can leave and then come back in, I guess.
Which I was worried about just because it's not a district contest, and you worry that if it drags on too long, you don't want them to just completely cancel the rest of the game. But
right.
But that certainly does happen. I even heard that Salina.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Salina and Waco La Vega. It sounds like that one's gotten canceled.
That's a bummer. That's two top 10 teams. Yep. Obviously, one of them 4A D1, one of them 4A D2. But real quick, I will kind of go through the drive summaries very quickly. In the first quarter, you had mentioned it was quick, and I was like, was it? It was very quick. There were only 2 offensive drives in the quarter. Both of them resulted in Deuce Timmons keeping it for a touchdown. Defensively, Greenville came out, and they did score on their opening drive, but then you forced 2 or 3 punts in a row. The second quarter was much more action-packed. It opened on the first play of the second quarter. Jamorian Jeffrey, a 40-yard touchdown. That's his third this season of 40 or more yards, I believe.
I know, and he probably only has 6 catches on the year.
Say, half of them are 40-yard touchdowns.
If 50% of our catches are 40-yard post routes for touchdowns, I'm going to have a really fun season as a receiver.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll tell you another thing about Jamorian, and you and I spent a lot of time talking about it during the broadcast. I was so impressed about it. I'm going to bring it up again. The blocking when we don't have the ball out of Jamorian
100%.
is remarkable. We even had an instant replay on a block, on a screenplay.
How many of those have
5.
we had? Yeah.
I don't know about ever, but I really hope that that's something that I would be telling anybody on our side, this is a teach tape deal. We had plays like that in college that they seemed silly at the time, but, man, those are the plays. Those are the guys that when it matters, when it's Salina, when it's Frisco Panther Creek, when it's the third round, that will come back and matter a lot.
100%. Real quick, to finish out the rest of the quarter, Deuce Timmons had yet another rushing touchdown, making it 28-6. He followed up. Ryan, you've had some really impressive prediction moments on this broadcast, but maybe no more than from the 20-yard line. You're sitting here telling me, we really haven't seen Quinn Harris yet. As soon as that sentence leaves your mouth, a 20-yard touchdown catch for Quinn Harris. And then we did have the fumble on the next drive. And then a 1-yard rush from Keyshawn John for a touchdown. Defensively throughout that quarter, the opening drive defensively of the quarter, Greenville did fumble the kick return, but then you forced a punt, then a Creed Wisenhunt interception. Then they scored again on a 1-play 80-yard touchdown. But I'm just now noticing no punts here tonight. You've scored on every possession except for one, which you were in the red zone. It just resulted in a fumble. But
yeah, that's pretty efficient. For anytime you can score 42 in the first half, you're gonna do a lot of good things with that. You and I kind of had the joke. If our defense gives up less than 20 or less, that we're gonna win every single ball game. No, excuse me. If our offense scores more than 20, we're going to win every single ball game. That's kind of the running joke, and I think that's super true.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some quick math rule. Let's see. It's going to end up being the same. Coming into tonight, you'd had 8 offensive drives, and you scored on 6 of them. You've now had 12 offensive drives. and you scored on 15, so it's gone up from 75% to 80%.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Gotcha.
And then defensively, that's going to obviously go down a little bit, but you've allowed points on, 2 out of 6, so.
That's pretty efficient.
You mentioned if we score 21 points or more, is that what you said?
Yeah, 21 points or more on offense that it's over, because I'm insinuating that we will never give up more than 20. Now, we're in danger of that tonight. I did not anticipate Greenville having 12 at the half, and that sounds crazy, but I think our defense is that good.
That's true. So far in the Coach Faircloth era, there have been 32 instances, now 33 actually, of the Wildcats scoring 21 or more points, and they're 26-6 in those instances.
Pretty good.
Obviously up by 30 right now, so hopefully that'll go on to be 27-6. 25 times now you've had the lead at the half. You're 22-2 in those instances, and you are 7-0 if Deuce Timmons has 2 or more touchdowns. Now that he's the quarterback, I might have to bump that to 3 or more.
Right, I agree.
If we do get to see the second half, how many lightning rain delays did you have in your career, and how much does that change just the vibe and the feel of the game?
Not to bring up too many great times, but the greatest game that I've ever been a part of had a 90-minute lightning delay that ended up just ultimately being halftime. It was kind of a weird halftime type deal. It happened right in the middle of the second quarter. We do that 90 minutes. We come out, finish the second quarter, go straight to the third quarter. That one ended well for me. Got a national championship ring out of it. So great lightning rain delay memories from me for sure.
Real quick, we'll update some of the career stats now that feel like it's a great time to do it.
We've got time.
We have 4 touchdowns here tonight from Deuce Timmons. He entered the night with 26 total, so that ends up giving him right at 30. I'm hoping he'll get at least one more tonight so we can bring back the Ocho Cinco.
Ocho
moniker.
Cinco, yes.
Also, there's so much time left to play. He could break his own career single game record and get to 6 or more. For Keyshawn John, that was his 5th career rushing touchdown. Jamorian Jeffrey has 1 here tonight. 1. Yes.
Jamorian has 1, yes.
Yeah, that gives him 4 in his career, and then Quinn Harris caught his 3rd career touchdown. Again, Jamorian Jeffrey just having a great season so far. Was 4 for 96 and 2 touchdowns last week, and then already a 40-yard touchdown here tonight. Like you mentioned, a great block. I don't know. He's had 2 or 3 other catches as well here tonight, so
yeah.
He's having a great night.
Well, and it's good to see, too, because you saw the talent, you saw the potential last year. There, I wanted him coming into this season to be that alpha number 1 receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He has the tools to do it, and through 2 weeks, that's exactly what he's been. A reliable outside guy. Let me throw it down the field and let him go get it. A safety blanket, 5-yard stop.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had a first down conversion that was just Jamorian Jeffrey on the sideline tonight. And so just having a guy like that on the outside is that's a quarterback's best friend.
Yeah, and you also we saw another really good play on the sideline. It was Jackson Virgil. He's having a great start to the season.
Yeah, and as a young guy, just kind of getting his feet wet on Friday Night Football, it's good to see him making an impact early. I think as the season goes, as we get into the meat of district, you're going to see even more out of Jackson Virgil.
Yeah, the only defensive career note to really update on, Creed Wisenhunt. He's had an excellent night tonight. He had blocked a PAT earlier in the night, and then not rare. I mean, you get to make your predictions happen all the time. Very rarely do I get to have one. But you asked me, do I think we'll see a Creed Wisenhunt interception? And we did. It was his first career interception.
I feel like an interception prediction is pretty. Yeah, I think that's a pretty. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy to say, well, this kid's going to have a touchdown tonight, but there's going to be a touchdown tonight. There's not necessarily going to be an interception every game, and so to pick Creed out of a lineup there, that props to you.
To be fair, I think you lobbed me up for that one. I think when I had mentioned him, you asked, will we see a Creed Wisenhunt interception, and I said yes.
A great dunker needs a great passer.
100%.
That's just a fact.
100%. It was nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. I feel like I lob you up for a lot of stuff. It's cool to be on the other end.
Hey, it's good. With a good team, they set their teammates up for success.
Don't forget, Kobe may have thrown Shaq a lot of oops, but there's the really iconic play of Shaq throwing Kobe the oop. I like it. I will say the other things we'll update. I'm trying really hard this season to keep us updated on our 3rd down conversions. I told you coming into the night we were 6 of 9 in those, and tonight a perfect 3 for 3. So that makes you 9 of 12? Yeah.
I was going to pull up some score updates while we're kind of just ranting here.
Yeah.
But some district score updates using my trusty Dave Campbell Texas Football app. Okay, so Pleasant Grove looks like they beat Paris 24-7. That one must have started early.
Yeah, must
Says
have.
that one's a final. Quinlan Ford is also in a delay over Community. They're up 28-6. Lake Dallas is down 14-10 midway through the third to Brewer. Salina and Waco La Vega. Now it says delayed. Earlier it said canceled. We'll see what that one does. Almost to the fourth quarter, Frisco Panther Creek has pulled away from Dallas Carter 49-0. Again,
wow.
I think that one tells me two things. It tells me that Frisco Panther Creek is legit. Also tells me that maybe Dallas Carter is not the team that we've seen.
I agree. I think it is both of those things.
Yeah.
One, I mean, I don't think we have any doubts on how good Frisco Panther Creek is going to be this year. But, yeah, I think you go back to 2 years ago or 3 years ago, Dallas Carter was a really good team. I think the next year they were about just as good.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year there was a pretty big drop-off, so maybe it is just trending in that direction. But I also think the top 3 teams of this district, us, Salina, Panther Creek, I think they're all the kind of caliber team now that in that first round you're going to play a pretty good team. Dallas Carter is probably a pretty good team, and you're still going to win. And, I mean, you kind of blew them out last year.
I think that the top 3 teams in this district will be, and this is aggressive, but I think the top 3 teams in this district will be 2 touchdown or more favorites in the first round of the playoffs.
Yes, and I think maybe even multiple
Regardless
scores
of
in
who
the
they
second round. And I'll take it a step further. I think – sorry, I'm trying to –
that got the people running to the cars.
Yeah, a lot of people were still hanging out up here.
Yeah, they were like, this will be fine. It's just weather. But that track, that's a bunch of Chad's Media viewers here in about 30 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, so the delay isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It doesn't look like. Yeah, the wind is blowing wild.
I mean, we've got people in the booth freaking out.
And producer Corey was watching out the window like, whoa. The other point I was going to make, though, you said this is aggressive. I think I'll double down on that, take it a step further. I think obviously technically the most it can be is like the Final Four, but I do think the top three teams in this district will be 3 of the Final Four from this region.
Oh, I think so.
As long as, you know.
I think so. I will make one comment about the district, just me looking way too much forward. I think as a whole, the district. Now don't jump on me for this.
I'm writing down whatever
because I think the three top teams in this district are as good or better than they were last year, but I think the rest of the district is worse.
I 1,000% agree with that.
I think Aubrey's going to be down from what we saw last year.
Yes.
I think Lake Dallas, I'm not really sure who they are yet. They're down 17-10.
Paris will have to see.
Paris always plays Sulphur Springs close, but I don't know what they're going to be this year. Community's going to be one of the lesser teams in the district.
Yeah.
But I think as a whole, the district is probably a step down, but that doesn't take away anything from those top 3 teams, and that's Salina, Frisco Panther Creek, and Sulphur Springs.
Ryan, I don't care what the people say. I feel like it's a good time to do. We used to host a show together called Down and Out. Yeah. Pull up the phone. Let's look at I say let's start with college football. Any other fun matchups?
I will give one more high school football update to a game that's relevant to us. We've got too much going on, Tyler. Way too much going on. See if I can find it. I want to find the Mount Pleasant and Lindale score. Stand by, and then we'll talk some college ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the top 25. What game?
There we go. Okay, at the half, Mount Pleasant 24, Lindale 21. So, team that we scrimmaged, team that we're playing in 2 weeks, a game that I'm very excited about. Really I think the first game on our schedule that will really challenge us. Nothing against Bullard next week, but I'm just thinking out loud here. I think Mount Pleasant will be the first team that gives us a challenge.
Okay.
So Tyler, you want to talk a little college ball?
Yes, let's go through. One, we'll look at any of the close, fun matchups, but we also will mention, Texas is a team that a lot of our viewers are fans of. Dropped to number 7 in the rankings, but you're at home versus San Jose State this week. Obviously, I'm not asking if you expect them to win, but I think this is a huge opportunity for Arch and that offense to really find their rhythm and get going.
I feel terrible for San Jose State because I would predict that Arch Manning throws for 400 yards and 5 or 6 touchdowns, just to get that feeling back in his mind of, okay, I can do this. And that's about how that one's going to go tomorrow.
Yeah,
I hope.
I 100% agree with you. Here's one of the first fun matchups I think we're looking at in the 11 a.m. games. The number 11 ranked Illinois is at Duke, and they're only a 2.5-point favorite in that one. I haven't watched Duke play this year, but Illinois is a team that's been ranked high in the last couple years. I would expect they go get a win there.
Yeah, and I actually have a former teammate at Sam Houston that through the transfer portal had some good seasons at Sam Houston. Is actually a starter at Duke now, randomly enough.
Oh, really?
So I've kept up a little bit with Duke this offseason. They had a good transfer portal class. I don't know a single thing about the Fighting Illini.
Yeah, that's fair.
And to be the number 11 team in the country and me not know anything about them, I think is unique.
That is
so
fair.
I don't really have a great opinion on that. But I would say, given that they are the number 11 team and they're only a 2.5-point favorite, that's odd.
It is odd. Speaking of, I don't know if they ended up being here. I'm sure we heard they were going to, but we heard Sonny Dykes from TCU would be here.
Dang.
We got to talk about last week.
Man.
Sonny Dykes goes to.
I hope they did make it.
Yeah, I hope they did as well. I hope they got to see Vincent and some of these guys play. But Sonny Dykes and TCU, the future home of Vincent Johnson, they had to go to North Carolina to play Bill Belichick in his college debut. It was Monday night, I believe, and like the only game on.
It was Labor Day.
I know you were watching it.
Of course I was.
I was as well. What were your thoughts?
I think aside from Garrett Nussmeier, LSU, I think Josh Hoover, Rockwall native, Rockwall Heath native, was the best quarterback in the country last weekend, and I would put him second place in the 1 week Heisman Trophy list. He looked really good.
He did,
and I think for TCU, I don't want to say an up and coming program, but they're not a household name in the football world, but they're a fun program that's had great success.
Yeah, I think especially a decade or a little over a decade ago, you're a Mountain West team. Since moving to the Big 12, they've
been to a national championship.
Yeah, you've been to a national championship, and then that one year when it was still the 4-team playoff, I think
got
the first
snubbed.
year
You were the first college
it was
football
them and
playoff
Baylor,
snub
right?
ever. Trayvon Boykin. That's a big win.
Yeah.
On national television, you're the only game. Bill Belichick on the road, absolutely dismantle and play a perfect game. That's a big win for a program like that. That
Very
I think
much so.
In an NIL era, you've got some big money opportunity in Fort Worth. I think in an NIL era, you're going to see teams like TCU, SMU.
Yeah, 100%.
You're going to see those teams have success.
100%. You're in the Big 12, like you said. You're in Fort Worth. You're right there in the DFW. I think they're the kind of team that I would think in the transfer portal you would get a ton of guys from either LSU or Bama or like people that go there thinking maybe I can play, find out they can't. But maybe you can play at TCU and like still be a very, very, very good team.
Well, as you know, my sister graduated from TCU, worked for the football program. That is a very appealing place to be.
Yeah.
If I'm a recruit and I didn't make it at Bama, I didn't make it at LSU, I didn't make it at Texas. These just absurdly competitive atmospheres. And hey, maybe I couldn't get on the field when I wanted to. I'm taking a visit to TCU because Fort Worth is they've got it going on there.
Yeah, keep it in the state. There's also a big game. SMU, what are they ranked? They're ranked.
They're
in the
17. Yeah, 17. Baylor at SMU. Yep.
Playing host to Baylor. I'm excited for that one.
Man.
That one's a much closer. I think it was 2.5 or 3 or something like that.
SMU is a 2.5-point favorite in that
yeah,
one.
just I didn't actually get to watch much of the game, but just was keeping up with the score. Baylor-Auburn last week. I think that was happening.
It was happening towards the middle of our game starting, so I got to see the end of it. I did not love what I got to see from Baylor.
We were keeping up with that as we were on there. Yeah,
I was not super impressed, so I will take the Mustangs in this
I would
one.
as well. Again, they're at home. They're ranked number 17. They're another team. They've been ranked the last couple of years. I think people were.
Last year.
I was about to say they were a playoff team.
Yeah,
I would have guessed.
Kevin Jennings.
Yeah.
South Oak Cliff first DISD team to win state in 50 years, 60 years. He led that team.
They just knocked off Galena Park North Shore last week.
Did they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh wow,
you're right.
There you go. Great note.
Trying to find other notable games here that people would actually care
about.
about.
Man. Utah State at Texas A&M. That might be a snoozer.
Yeah, the other one we did, it was our pick of the week, game of the week. Number 15, Michigan at number 18, Oklahoma. We differed on that one. I picked Michigan. You had Oklahoma.
To be honest, that's two top 18 teams that I'm not really sure how good or or not good they
yeah,
are.
either one of
really
them,
know.
either one of them could actually be a top 10 team,
Yes.
a team that's
or they
a
could
playoff
both be
team.
unranked.
They
I'm
could
not sure.
both be unranked. I agree.
OU was so bad last year. Michigan was so bad last year, and that's coming off of a national title. And so, another thing about college football as we watch these games in the early season, and I think the biggest example is Bama and Florida State. I think the biggest thing that we're going to see in this new era of the transfer portal is how different teams are year to year.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't know what we have. The rankings, I almost wish, I saw somebody talking about how they should do away with the rankings in the first month of the season.
Do it the way they
They'll never do that, but I love it.
Yeah, the way you don't get the first college football playoff ranking until then.
When you have North Carolina had 70 new players.
Yeah,
that's
wild.
That's a different ball club.
That is wild.
That has nothing to do with what we did last year. And so the rankings, I don't know that
and
means
even the year
anything
before,
right now.
it wasn't near to that level. But like Deion's first year at Colorado, it was kind of the same thing. Anytime you get big head coaching changes, you probably are going to see that kind of mass exodus. But Corey, if you don't mind, however many commercials we got left to play, let's hear from our advertisers, just in case that this were to get canceled instead of just delayed. Let's hear from some of them, and we'll be right back for the rest of the halftime show or the
Life
delay
happens,
show.
And sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today, 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
At the Way Bible Church, we're all about you experiencing life change. Come and find a place to call home with us right here at TWVC, where we want to be your home team. Come join us for any of our Sunday morning services at 9 o'clock and 10:45 every week. Or if you need a small group to belong to, we have that place for you as well. We have a place for every age and every stage of life just for you at the Way Bible Church. Let's have a great and amazing season. Let's go Wildcats.
Physical therapy is more than treatment, it's a partnership in healing. After years in the field, we wanted to create something personal.
East Texas Physical Therapy was built with one mission: to bring hands-on, individualized care to our communities.
From sports injuries to post-op recovery, in the home or water, every patient gets the treatment they need and the care they deserve.
Here, you're not just a number, you're part of our family.
It's care that feels like home because for us, it is.
East Texas Physical Therapy, healing with heart right here at home.
Hey y'all, I'm Kinley.
And I'm Jake, and we're the owners of Lennon's Creek right here in the heart of Sulphur Springs.
Located at 218B Main Street in our beautiful downtown, you can find me behind the counter helping you find the perfect gift, outfit, or just catching up.
And when I'm not at the fire station, I'm working on our new gun counter or out in the pasture. But this place hits home.
We only offer the best brands like Burlebo, Extra Tough, Game Guard, and Beck sunglasses, and so much more.
We're so thankful for this community, so stop by at 218B Main Street or shop online anytime at shoplennonscreek.com.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today, 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're more than builders, we're community partners. Since 1997, we've invested in our team to open doors to a better life by delivering quality, energy-smart homes built to last, backed by our Clayton-built promise of strength, integrity, and accountability. From fully furnished displays to personalized guidance, our dedicated team is with you every step of the way. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we build homes and we build community.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we were afraid that this would happen. If you've been hanging out with us, we're in a weather delay, or a lightning delay, rather, and we were just informed that the rest of the game has been canceled. So it'll be a final score of 42-12 here tonight. But again, we appreciate every single one of you who tuned in and hung out with us tonight, and we appreciate every single one of our advertisers and partners that make all of this possible. Ryan, any final thoughts before we get out of here? We could have been doing a post-game show the whole time.
Obviously disappointed, but I think it's probably the right move. Non-district game, saw what we needed to see. We got out relatively healthy. Safe travels to Greenville on the way home. But I like what I saw tonight.
Are we still naming Way Bible Church players of the game? I don't know if we'll be able to get their picture like we usually do.
I think we certainly should. My goodness, we scored 42 points.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to go first this time. I always let you go first, but I want to selfishly...
No shocker coming here.
Because I had picked Creed Wisenhunt as my player to watch. He had a blocked PAT and an interception. Defensively, I got to go with Creed Wisenhunt.
Are we picking an offensive player?
That's up to you.
I mean,
I picked mine. So if you also want to pick Creed, you can.
I know we you got to go Deuce Timmons.
Yes.
You got to go Deuce. Yeah. I mean, he's got a 4-touchdown game.
4 touchdowns and a half of football is pretty impressive.
I mean, not unfortunately, but it's through 2 games, it's looking like we're going to be able to give it to Deuce any game, which is a great problem to have.
Yeah, and hopefully.
And that is a massive lightning strike. But, yeah, Deuce on the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, undoubtedly Creed Wisenhunt.
Yeah, 100%.
Creed Wisenhunt bobblehead night.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what the people heard. That's what they were saying.
Shout out to Creed. Congratulations to Creed again for being tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game. Very quickly, let me tell you about the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. For Next Gen Nights, which are for anyone from birth all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of each month. Congratulations to Creed Wisenhunt and Deuce Timmons for being tonight's Way Bible Church Players of the Game. So unfortunately, we are done for the night. It is the rest of the game is canceled due to weather, so the Wildcats get the 42-12 win. We'll be back next week, but on the road
in Bullard.
For I think our first actual normal start time of the year.
No homecoming, no 7 o'clock start. That'll be the regular 7 p.m. start with us, and 7:30 kickoff for Sulphur Springs versus Bullard.
Awesome. Any final thoughts?
No final thoughts. Safe travels to Greenville on the way home. Safe travels to everyone driving home, and hopefully listening to us on the Bluetooth. But yeah, great night, and go Wildcats.
Yep, go Wildcats. We'll see you next week at Bullard. Like Ron said, 7 p.m. kickoff, 7 p.m. pregame, 7:30 kickoff. I can't dismount. Shout out to everyone here at Chad's Media Front Porch News, our incredible team of camera people. Corey Hankins, the best producer in the state of Texas. Ron Humphries, my favorite person to spend Friday nights with. I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see y'all next week at Bullard.